only way for that to happen is through honest and open dialogue. So yeah, it's a bless your heart free zone.
Nothing but the truth.
Bless your heart. I'm not a fan of this.
No, I know that. Well, you are from Jersey.
I know what it means. I didn't know what it meant when I first got
You thought it was nice, didn't you?
Oh, bless his heart.
Oh, bless his heart.
Nice.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's-
When you don't have nothing nice to say,
Right.
that's what you say.
That's
It's the
what you
equivalent
say.
to the F word, though.
No, it's
But
really
it's
not.
not. It's not. I'm not.
No, it is.
I'm not cussing you out on anything. I said, bless your heart.
Yeah, but bless your heart doesn't fix the problem.
Of course not.
No, because I'll go with the example again. If I grow up thinking 1 + 1 = 3, and then just go bless his heart, I'm going to continue living my life thinking that 1 + 1 = 3, thus making me an idiot. It
Well,
enables idiocracy.
You're
Well,
just slow,
that-
and we love you
that-
that
No,
way.
no, I'm fast.
It means you're slow, and we love you that way.
That's your fault that you think that 1 + 1 = 3.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
Well, somebody needs
Bless
to
your
fix
heart.
people.
Nobody's gonna learn it for
Like the
you.
service industry down here. Everyone blesses everyone starting the service industry down here.
No, I don't.
That's
I
why
don't
the-
tip for bad service.
No,
No.
I don't.
No.
I always have to tip. You have to. You have to leave something.
Not if they're terrible. No, they're not doing their job.
No, no, no. You tip them, but you tell them. You
Yeah.
tell them what's up. You go like, listen, hey, you were
Okay.
very slow. You got our orders mixed up. You handed me plates to hand to other people. You got to tell them these things because obviously somebody isn't telling them.
I don't know. I just hope that they quit and find something they like better.
Sky, they make like $2 an hour without tips.
Hey, I've done it. I've done it. I worked down at the Black Horse, but when I did, I paid attention to what I was doing, and I did a good job at it.
Well, no, I heard that you got fired from there. Is that true?
Nope.
Okay.
For stealing boxes again?
Nope.
Oh man.
Speaking of stealing boxes on the soundboard, Mark Owen.
There he is.
Aw,
Well, what's up?
well, you're stealing something. It's okay.
It sort of looked like the back of your head, but you really couldn't tell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What was that? The Friday, the movie Friday.
Yeah.
It's Friday. We ain't got no job.
Woo!
We ain't got nothing to do.
Let me get you high.
That's the UPN version. Right on UPN. I love it when they dub in the non-curse words in the curse word movies.
Well, those are great.
The best ones is when Samuel L. Jackson movies are on regular TV.
Mother lover.
Yeah, Mother Lover is huge.
Constant tone.
It's so good.
Oh man, we got a lot to go over here today. I mean, we have been called the Tonight Show by the Night Show of Radio by the Leaf Chronicle. Appreciate that. Speaking of Leaf Chronicle, one of their previous reporters who now is in retirement.
Oh, yeah.
Freelance himself, Phil Bray, who was joining us today.
Yeah, Grumpy
Phil.
Phil.
So he just sent me a message. I have to pick up my granddaughter from school. He loves that granddaughter.
Yeah, he does.
And he won't be here until 4:30 or a little bit before. Yeah, Phil, make it before, man. Bring the grandkid if you got it.
Well, he's probably dropping her off at the Roxy.
Yeah.
Oh
She's
yeah.
got shows. It's Friday night. She's
Yeah.
got a show. Oliver.
Oliver.
Yeah.
Oliver. Never before has a boy asked for more.
Never before has a boy wanted to.
Oliver too.
Sky has a
Nope.
stage backwards. You see the notice. Yeah, yeah.
Really?
You're a nerd.
Yeah, well, you're a stand-up comedian. You're a nerd.
No, I was a singer.
And I was a musical theater actor.
Right. We almost were. No, but there's nothing wrong with being a stand-up comedian or a musical theater actor.
Not there's anything wrong with
I don't know.
Mm.
Y'all thinking it is.
You know what, babe? Very good observation.
it. Thanks, babe.
That's why we're playing Bad
You're
That's
welcome.
And you wound up here.
Waka waka.
Thanks, AJ. Captain Obvious.
That's right.
Danny Lopez is going to be joining us in a little bit here. How you doing, Danny? She's out there in the green room.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
She's a real journalist there.
I like her style. I like her gumption. I like her what's it?
You like her tight pants.
Yeah, she does look good. Look at Bay.
She's got them like in every color of the rainbow.
Bay's got the Cosby stare on. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
face. Stop it.
Put that
babe.
cup down, man. That's fine with
You
you.
want her to hang out? Stop it, babe.
But yeah, we got a lot to go over today. Let's get ready for a break here. But we're gonna go over what we're gonna be going over. Sky, locally, what do you got for us?
Well, we've got a new campaign that aims to curb illegal gun purchases in Nashville. Also, at Clarksville, a woman places fourth in the World Arm Wrestling Championship.
Yeah, she's been on the show, and she's going to be back on the show next week, but she might be calling in today. Whatever reason it's cool.
Impressive.
Yeah, she's got some guns.
Yeah.
She's got
They?
some arms.
Want to take her on, babe?
Yeah.
Gun
You
game.
can take it out.
Now that we got the video in here, you guys want to do a arm wrestling match with her?
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Let's do it.
Let's bring her in.
Right, Bay, you in? I mean, you're a big dude, bro. Yeah.
Well,
Bay,
we-
are you afraid of losing to a girl in arm wrestling?
Oh no.
Yes.
Then you want
I
to do
didn't
it?
always
Yes, he
lost to a girl in arm wrestling in high
Oh no.
You know,
That was high school. He's traumatized forever now.
I lost to a girl in wrestling in elementary
Oh
school.
my God, where are these videos?
Believe you me, those tapes were deleted.
Mr. Padula, you can send them to Joe Padula Show.
And
on
she
Facebook.
had bigger arms than me at the time.
Fantastic. Also, one of my favorite actors, we've got a Clarksville native that's featured on NBC's Best Time Ever with Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's going to be awesome.
Look at that, Clarksville getting some national coverage there again.
Well, and more good news. We've got hundreds of Rakkasan soldiers that are returning to Fort Campbell, and Mana Cafe's Pirate Fest and Chili Cook-Off starts today.
Yeah, I'll be down there.
In the week.
I just don't like how the city, they leave a letter saying you can't park here tomorrow from 8 a.m. to midnight. I'm
Right.
like, well, okay, where am I going to park? All right, are you going to pay for my parking because you got nothing but tolls surrounding the area?
You know what? You're an adult. Figure it out.
Nah.
Well, it's the little threat too underneath. It says you can't park here from 8 to whenever, or we'll tow you at your expense.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me tell you, that's a paid parking spot that I pay for. Are you going to reimburse me? You know what I mean?
It's an afternoon and it's for charity.
I agree. I'm going to be down there supporting it.
Don't be the downer.
But the people that are planning all this,
It's
they
gonna
got
be
to
full of people.
they got to consider the people that have spots open there. That's all.
Okay,
You know
well,
what I mean?
when you fill out your permit and you submit your map and it shows how you close the roads for your events, I
Right.
mean, it's all been handled months before.
But now I can't charge my car either.
Yeah, he's got an electric car.
Oh, no, I missed his car.
Look at us complaining. We're all complaining.
Yeah.
Wah, wah,
Grumpy Grumpus, get over it.
One of the three men who thwarted a terrorist attack on the French train. Remember that in
I
the
do.
summertime there?
The thwarting.
Yes, was stabbed multiple times yesterday in a bar. Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
Come
one.
on.
Isn't that cray cray?
Is that a French guy?
No, he
No,
was an
they're
American.
Americans.
The American guys were the ones that stepped up.
In France.
Air Force guy.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Right.
seriously.
Plus also Netflix. Everyone here have Netflix?
I heard
Yeah.
this.
I sure do.
Come on, Netflix, why are you doing it to me?
Yeah, it's about to raise their price.
Why are
Again?
you doing it to me?
Yeah. Okay.
They're gonna lose some people.
I don't
No,
know,
it's
man.
not that, it's not.
It's like crack.
I think you're grandfathered in too, though.
I hope so, yeah.
No, I
No?
don't think that's a scenario.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, we'll get into that. We'll get into that. in a
It's
little
no
bit.
bueno, no.
The
We all know you're Spanish, AJ.
the Facebook dislike button has arrived.
Oh,
Yeah.
the hater button.
I love this though. This
No.
is great.
I don't got it yet.
Yeah, no, it's arriving.
I don't promote this negativity,
I
the
do.
hater button.
I can't wait.
It's awesome. It's more traffic.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna hate all of your stuff.
Oh, you can.
I am, I'm gonna get on with your hate.
I'm gonna hate myself.
Plus, lawyers for Justin Bieber are threatening lawsuits for pictures of his wanky being released.
It's pinky.
Yeah, it's tanky.
What
It
was,
was-
I couldn't tell what that was.
it
I
was
thought
a-
it was an Audi.
He was overseas. Well, no, according to the picture, it's hey.
Bring on the dislike
You'd
button.
think he was a photographer with that tripod. You know what I mean?
A good third person.
Oh,
Hired a
Lord.
photographer for this behind the scenes.
Yeah, so we got those.
Ew.
What do they do? This goes unzipping details.
Oh, gross. They do.
They
They,
loves those. Yeah, we got some more topics to go over. Plus, yeah, our guest today, man, we got model Roxy Rebel joining us again in the studio.
yeah.
It's been a little bit since she's been on, but she's got Rebel Yell modeling. She does some very risque photos, but very artsy. I like.
She does some good work.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she's a hottie.
She's very aware of her line. Her
She's
body
a hottie.
lines.
We're gonna play a game with her too. It's a celebrity, real or real expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna give a celebrity, and Roxy is gonna tell us if that person is real boobs or real expensive boobs. You know what I mean?
She would know.
Right. So
I'm guessing I've got my money on her.
we'll have that with Roxy Rebel. I like Roxy. She's good people. She went to go see you perform down at the.
She's come to a bunch of shows, man. She's a good fan, good supporter
Yeah.
of live music.
What was the one we were hanging out with? Over at BB
Is it,
King's.
BB King's in Nashville,
BB
yeah?
King's. Yeah, that was fun. That was a good show.
That was a great show.
Also, Bill Lanway will be coming in here. I like Bill. He's also involved with the Gilroy fantasy football team, which is just Mark. They're
Which is
just running
kill-
away
are
with
they
that fantasy
killing it?
football league.
Oh,
The Gilroy.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4-0, and opposite day is Owens 4.
Owens.
It ends this weekend.
But we got the battle of the basement.
Yes.
Last versus last. You versus Rob's team.
Yeah, I think I break the nickname this weekend.
I hope so.
And pick us
Yeah.
to win.
To be honest, I'm rooting for Owens 5 because that's just fun to say. You know?
No.
No, you're right. It's
I
our
want you to
team.
win, Owens.
That's right. We want
You're
you
a
to win.
winner.
But Bill's going to be coming in here. Bill's an awesome guy. Bill lost his daughter, Maddie, to cancer. And yeah, no doubt about it. But now his mission is to raise money to help other children fight for their lives. Okay, and they got a Nashville Cure Search Walk going on next week. So he's going to come in and talk about that, talk about the,
Okay.
you know, what it meant to him and what it means now to him to help fight the fight. Yeah, I like Bill. He's a good guy.
Awesome.
Plus Chuck Bailey, Bikers Who Care.
Yep.
BWC.
All right.
Man, they got the Bikers Who Scare going on right now, the haunted house.
Oh, I saw this new location.
New location, and they say that it's
Stoked.
better than ever. I think they have to, right? I mean, you can't say it's worse than ever.
No,
right?
I really think it is actually going to be better than ever because the location this year
Yes.
is like right here.
And they put on a good show every year.
Yeah.
Every year. I mean, it costs a lot of money to do. But when they do this, they raise money for children's facilities and donations, like
Yeah.
Camp Rainbow, right? I love Bikers
They have
Who
a
Care.
lot of good causes, and this is the first time we've had a haunted house in the middle of downtown.
Yes, this is good. Well, I don't know. AJ, where do you live? Where's your haunted house?
I charge $20 a tour, okay?
Yeah,
It's got real ghosts. It's unbelievable.
knocking going on.
I would so move. Does your kid know you got ghosts?
I told her.
Yeah, what'd she say?
I think you're a little bit paranoid.
Yeah, maybe we'll bring her in here. Maybe we'll ask her a few questions.
We should do a Joe Padula Ghost Hunters
Well,
Clarksville.
we got that going on.
We got
When's
that
that
going
coming up?
Yeah.
AJ?
Next month.
Yeah, next
Yeah,
month.
on the
That's
7th, yeah.
That's awesome. And so you and me will do the EVPs.
Okay.
Bring in the heat, the thermal cameras. It'll be great.
All right. I'm just gonna get under a sheet and wait till morning.
Yeah.
No,
No, people might mistake you for a Klansman.
don't be.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Oh, yes, Billy Hughes.
Yeah.
Margones, you scared? Billy Hughes is in there.
Uh-oh.
Billy Hughes of the Bikers Who Cares here. That's right.
He got that serious looking face too, man.
Our live music for today. Man, rock and roll coming into the studio.
Yeah.
Nice job on this, Daniel Lopez. Ari Lyon. Ari Lyon and the Monday Rose is a rock artist. Now, Lyon was raised in a small socialist village. Yeah.
Really? In
Yeah,
America?
check this out.
Wow.
And yeah, so as a teenager, he headed to Toronto and started playing in the city's folk clubs over there, in the coffee shops. And then he heard U2's Rattle and Hum Film.
Very
And
good.
he was like this, I'm dedicated to music from then on out. So now
Nice.
he's at Nashville, he's going to be coming up, he's going to be rocking for us, telling a story with some live music. So yeah, full lineup as always here on the show.
Wow. I think that's the farthest that a transplant from Nashville, a musical act, has
Yeah.
traveled to Nashville and then been on the Joe Show.
Well, no, he was in Israel.
Right.
That socialist village was in
Mhm.
Israel.
That's what I'm saying. Is I think he's come the farthest to be on the Joe Padula Show to end up here.
We'll ask, we'll
Yeah,
ask.
we're international.
That's right.
I don't know if any other guests have come that far.
Well, believe me, he hasn't heard of us before. Because when he promoted it yesterday, he used the WJZM.com website.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, hey, I'm
Hey,
just-
that helps everybody. Come on.
No, I hear you, but we want that JoePadula.com. Because now you get the live camera right there.
Oh, yeah.
See the live camera, everyone wave.
Well, the good news is you can edit those posts.
The only problem with this camera is the microphone is running hot doing the breaks, and that's when we're all dirty with our mouths. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's feedback during
Yeah,
the
my
break?
father called me.
Wow.
My dad's like, hey, yo, you're not representing us well doing your
Oh,
breaks.
yeah, stop talking about your sister.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got a lot to go over. Sky, locally, what do you got for us when we get back?
Well, we've got a forecast that calls for lower heating bills this winter.
Ah, a little prediction.
Yep.
Soothsaying go.
I like it.
Now that it's excluded my utilities, yeah, now I don't care. Does that matter? Is that
You
rude?
just turn it off, let it radiate from downstairs.
Plus, also, when we get back, we got new movies coming out this weekend. So Mark Owens is going to fill us in. We're going to make our predictions.
Excellent.
Plus, also, yeah, you guys been here about the Burger King Halloween Whopper with the black bun,
The poisonous Whopper.
right? Well, you know, it's been turning people's poop
There it is.
to green.
Yeah.
There
it
Like
is.
it's St. Patty's Day.
Well, now we know why. We got the official reason why.
It's the Worcestershire sauce.
And to be honest, they think it's actually a marketing ploy, and it's actually working. People are just buying the buns just to see if they poop green now.
Oh,
Yes.
They got
no.
way
Good
too
move,
much
Burger
time
King.
in, so-
Good move.
Let me tell you, yeah. You know, McDonald's should be looking at this, be like, oh, how can we make people's vomit yellow?
I'll tell
Something, you
the
know?
people winning right now are the guys in marketing for Burger King. That's who's winning. You're like,
And
how
they're-
can we spin
yeah.
this? Aha!
That's right. You know, it'd be cool, a red urine. Yeah, that'd be a cool drink.
No.
Never
no,
good.
Never good.
Never a good sign?
You know, call a doctor if you see that. It's
Yeah.
not cool.
Drinking a lot of red Kool-Aid.
Yeah, there you go. That's right.
Ew. Ew.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here, Clarksville. When we get back, yes, your conversation is about to begin. Right here on the Joe Padula Show. WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely. your choices.
So.
What? This is Chet Baker's No Diggity. This is awesome.
This is putting me to sleep.
Because he's played it 3 times.
It's putting me to sleep.
No, it's not. Stop being a grumpy.
I'm not being grumpy. I'm
Yes,
being
you
honest
are.
with you.
He's
Stop.
grumpy and
Awesome.
weak.
It's an awesome.
I'm being honest
We
with you.
have an officer that needs a receipt
Yeah,
for a bill
it's not your
that
fault.
he's giving you guys.
She
It's gonna be all
uploaded
money.
it.
He wants
Hey, I've
It's
heard
awesome.
some,
Joe.
yeah, some
Joe.
altruism is
Joe.
not gonna go well.
The dude out there need a receipt.
I didn't put in the
It's not
outros.
my choice.
All the outros are Joe's. I only put in 3.
Yeah, the outros are good. All of them.
See, that's the only thing I have a problem
Jasmine
with.
Thompson.
Oh, it's great.
Look at that. He's like, I don't think the
You want
outros
3
are fine.
songs by the same girl?
Oh, no. Wait, they're the same songs.
Higher Love, Pompeii, Rather Be.
No, that's just the album. They're
Yeah,
different
trust.
artists.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
Hey,
One's a guy, one's a
grab
girl
that white
singing.
paper.
What?
I was listening to him today.
You want something to cut? How
I
much?
don't know, aren't they covers all by Madison?
Me too. No. We're all puppies.
Oh, yeah.
Here,
So
play.
killers?
How you doing, man?
Good.
Sweet. Glad you're able to make it today. Yeah, man. Definitely just take notes, take visuals, the whole bit, alright? Yeah, too easy, too easy. And, bikers who care.
I'm in.
We'll come in, yeah.
What are you taking notes on?
Everything.
Our potential future member of the team.
Oh. Where you been on Tuesday?
What's Tuesday?
I'm going to do the
He
connection
does
class
real
down at
workouts. He doesn't do
SSL.
your crap.
Oh,
It's-
He
it's-
doesn't do amateur hours.
See, that's just
Wow,
what
man,
are you talking
He's
about?
not novice.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
doing for lunch tomorrow?
There.
Thanks, babe. You're cranky today.
No, I'm not cranky.
Yeah, you are. Hey, Internet Land, he's cranky today.
Oh my god, that's right, we're on. I'm not cranky.
Yeah, you are.
If you walk a mile
Look
and a
at
half
that face.
in the
Look
rain,
at that face.
Look at his dress.
Yeah.
How you doing, brother? Good to see you, brother.
Bum.
Oh, good.
I just came from hell's meet.
Oh, yeah? What's the matter?
Totally off the record.
Hold on, let me turn off the mic.
hit the button, hit the red button.
Because I am
So, Red.
fantasy football royalty.
Gilroy, though, huh?
Oh,
Gilroy tearing it up.
You win. You
Alright, Ernesto, I'm raising the volume then, alright?
No, I already did it over
Oh,
here.
okay.
no.
So we're
That,
good?
that volume's for
stop
like
touching things. You're not the
the
tech
speaker
guy.
Oh, okay.
and the mic. Oh, that's for when you put your headphones in.
Oh, okay. Alright, here we go.
Waiting.
Commiserating. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, on a rainy day.
Blink 182, game on.
Don't game on.
Game on.
Oh, we
know
playing that
Yeah.
again? Again?
Game on. The way that the game is played,
I can't play this game because these are all my jams.
no. Don't worry. Believe me, I'll beat you to it anyway. The first one to name the artist of the song that is playing gets a point. The person with the most points at the end of the show gets 2 free drinks tonight at the Gilroy. I'm joking.
You gotta drive later, Joe.
Then why are you drinking vodka in the studio?
I'm not drinking. This is a monster. Look at it. Look at
Let
it.
me smell it.
It
Let me
looks
smell
like,
that
it looks
monster.
like a monster.
Monster smells like distilled potatoes.
Is that what it is?
Man, welcome back to the show, everyone. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. You can listen to us wherever you go via your listening device with the app TuneIn. Make sure you download that free TuneIn app. And yeah, listen live wherever you go. Plus, also, you can watch live now. Hey, what's going on? Go to joepadula.com and click on the Studio Cam button.
Yep.
And you can watch live.
You'll see Joe wave.
That's right. I wonder how much longer
Every
it will
5
take
minutes.
it will take the other radio shows and stations around here.
Just
start
the end of
copying
run.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can't wait. We should take an official poll. We really should take a poll.
I think that we should make a list of crazy things to do on video and do one of them each show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
And whoever catches it or something gets a prize.
All right. My first one is sky flashing.
No.
That's nothing unusual though.
That's not unusual. Thanks, AJ.
Well, I'm right on it.
Yeah.
I love flashing.
Joining. Oh, stop it. Stop it.
You stop it. You agreed with him first.
All right, prove it.
Joining-
No, babe.
She got suspended from school when she was a kid with flashcards. Remember those things back in the day?
Yeah.
She thought it was something much different.
I had a lot of necklaces. I was like, look at all the beads.
That's why she's terrible at math.
I am bad at
Yeah,
math.
we,
But I can add.
One in, one is
Where's my money?
bless her heart.
Okay.
Joining the studio, welcome back once again, representing Bikers Who Care. We're going to talk about the haunted house here at Bikers Who Scare in just a minute. But before we do, ladies and gentlemen, Billy Hughes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Billy, you are an integral part of this show. We appreciate your support of Bikers Who Care. We have the plaque that you gave us not too long ago.
Thank you.
Saying thank you to us. Thank you to you, because you guys party with a purpose. You guys raise money for children's charities such as
Oh, yeah.
Camp Rainbow, so many others. It's good to have you here.
Glad to be here.
Now with that being said, I hate you. Okay? I
Oh.
hate you because of Finney's football.
I mean, you're among, I guess you're in presence of royalty, I guess that would be.
Well, Mark Owens. Mark Owens.
Always
Huh?
don't look at the wall.
What's
Can I get a harumph?
what's
I'm trying to pull it up now.
yeah, let me go to the fantasy football here, okay? And we do a fantasy football league here for promotions of good businesses and good organizations to help promote their product while having fun. It's partying with a purpose with fantasy football.
Mhm.
And maybe we shouldn't have done it this year
No,
since
there's a whole lot of muckraking
yeah.
going on.
the Joe Padula show
Fun.
team is Owens Ford. We call it Owens Ford because Mark Owens.
Owens. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, right now in the standings, looks like you guys are third place overall. But yeah, not
Good
bad,
job.
not bad. Out of 10 teams, not bad. We're 10 out of 10,
Wow.
and we're currently losing to the other 0.
I gotta give it to you. I don't know how you saw Devontae Freeman breaking out this season. That's the #1 pickup of the year.
Oh,
You
yeah?
saw Devontae Freeman. Well, not to mention
Yeah,
Aaron
exactly.
Rodgers,
Is that what happened?
Nope.
Julio Jones. He's got Aaron Rodgers with all of Atlanta's offense. It's disgusting.
All right, back to the Whopper.
Mm-hmm.
Poor people with some name dropping that nobody knows about.
That's enough football. Let's talk about poop.
We recently heard about the Burger King Halloween Whopper, right? With the black bun,
Mhm.
makes your poop turn green.
Yeah.
That Billy, have you had this burger at all?
No, sir.
Do you have any desire to have this burger?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Now
It's a Worcestershire sauce.
we're hearing that people that may not have ordinarily tried the burger are doing so just to see the side effects,
This is so gross.
and they're all taking pictures and they're uploading.
Oh.
Yeah. Instagram is getting upset actually.
Oh, what's the
They're removing
hashtag?
another hashtag. Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah. Poop green. Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, poop green, green poop, black whopper,
Black
which they said was racist. That's why they took that.
Okay.
Yeah. So why is this happening? That is the big question. Well, Burger King has released some information
Oh.
on why Poopgate 2015 is happening.
No poop gate.
All right, Poop-
No, stop gating everything.
You got to get everything.
Fine.
Now, the secret ingredient is what they say is turning the black bun is also a combination with the A1 sauce that they're using.
Okay.
Their secret ingredient, which they won't release because it's secret,
Mhm.
you know. And that combination with the A1 sauce that goes with that style of burger is what's making the green poop.
It's so gross.
Now, the Indianapolis nutrition counselor, Pamela Raley, okay, she says that to make poop turn green,
Oh, she's
like
a real,
she actually said poop. So
she's a scientist.
that's right, she's a scientist.
It's a technical
she said
term.
poopy.
It's a poopologist.
Maybe she should investigate Hananoki because that's kind of.
There goes that one.
There
They
goes
don't,
that
they don't,
potential
they don't
sponsor.
sponsor yet.
For the record, I love Hananoki and my green food. But yes, it would require far more dye than in your standard A1 sauce. And it says that they must be using a concentrated form or other ingredients. So they're thinking that they're putting ingredients in there that they're not telling you about. And that, my friend, is no good. I want to know what I'm putting in my body.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Is it like bright neon? How unusual is this? This is
Look it
crazy.
up. Go, hashtag
I
poop
really
green.
don't want to look it up.
Some of it's gross, some of it's like,
People
What,
are unhealthy.
what you mean, like muddy water?
ew.
He's a great artist, by the way.
Yes,
Or chunky monkey.
yes. All right, here we go. Let's do our movie picks for the weekend. Mark Owens, what do we got going on this weekend in the movie theaters?
Not too much, Joe. We got Pan coming out. That's the live action take of Peter Pan, starring Levi Miller,
Again?
Hugh Jackman. Yeah, again.
How many Peter Pans can we
As
have?
I don't know. It's the same movie.
My favorite one was Hook, though. You know, Hook
Yeah.
with Robin Williams.
Oh.
Why hasn't he been in a movie recently? He was on a.
Hmm.
Too soon.
The Captain Hook?
No, Captain Dustin Hoffman played Cook.
Yeah.
He did a great job.
He did
Yeah,
a
look.
great job.
And Smee was played by what was his name?
Mr. Smee.
Yeah, Shmee. What about me? Bob Hoskins. Bob Hoskins. That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, the Roger Rabbit guy.
Yes, right.
Goofy, oh.
It's funny. That's the
That's
Rufy.
funny.
That's what they
That's what Cosby called him. All right, now I'm freaking out.
yes, Mark. Please. What else do we got going on in the movies this week?
That's about it.
We're here for you, babe.
Big release. We also have a
That is great.
Man, I swear. It's Friday, right? It's Friday.
Yeah, in the green room currently is yes a man that has a it looks like a potato sack.
It's
okay?
the unknown comic.
Yeah, oh, remember the
Yeah.
unknown comic, right? This-
What
the unknown KKK Klansman, right?
The one-eyed. The one-eyed
The
comic.
anonymous Klansman.
Yeah, but what else do we got in the movie theater?
That's awesome.
The Walk.
The Walk.
Last week in certain locations. It's out everywhere now. That's the one with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That was the tightrope walk.
Right.
Oh.
Terrifying.
Yeah, terrifying.
It is.
You know what else is terrifying? In China, they just they have a huge canyon. Okay, a canyon.
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 They got a huge canyon over there.
They put the glass.
In Canada?
They
Yeah.
put the glass over it, and then someone dropped an iron mug. Someone had an iron coffee mug,
Why would they do that?
and they dropped it, and
You're
you
like
had all
what?
these tourists on the glass.
It's like 3,000 feet
And-
above the ground.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it starts cracking,
Like
and you
ice
see
at
all
Christmas.
these Chinese people just going and they're running. It was fantastic. I mean, they were safe. They made it. They said there was
They
two
sounded
layers.
like Mexicans. Ay, 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 ay.
Yes, they were very scared. They're running for the border.
Pooping green, too.
Trump is
you know.
coming. Trump is coming.
So yeah, so we got those movies that are coming out. Plus, also still in the theaters, we got The Martian,
Mhm.
Hotel Transylvania 2,
Yep.
The Intern, Sicario. Am I saying it right? Finally.
Nice.
Yeah, Sicario. And Black Mass is still hanging around.
That's still hanging?
Sad
It's still
days.
around. So, here we go. Let's get this over with so we can move on. All right, movie picks. Mark Owens, you're in the lead, so you pick last, sir. And new rule.
Okay.
If one movie is picked,
You can't pick the same.
Oh, man.
no, we won't be able to
because-
do that.
No,
That's
you can't
garbage.
do that. Yeah, Owens, garbage.
Okay, here we go. Well, I get to pick first. this
All
time.
right.
No, Bay, you're in last. You get to pick first.
There you go.
You only have 4 correct and 10 wrong.
Now your rules make sense.
Yeah, Bay, you go first. What movie you think is going to be #1 at the box office this week?
I'm gonna stick with. Well,
You-
I'm gonna switch it up.
Okay, you're going to switch it up because last week you picked the one that
Sicario.
Yeah,
That was number 3.
yeah, well, number 4.
Oh.
Number 3. You're right.
Still did better than Black Mass.
All right.
Pick that one.
I'm going with Transylvania.
You're going with Transylvania. Hotel Transylvania 2. Okay, so Bay picks the Adam Sandler animation film Hotel Transylvania 2.
Blah, blah, blah.
Pop quiz Bay. Name the arch nemesis of Adam Sandler's character in. You ready for it? Happy Gilmore.
Guns, right?
Yeah, he had guns, right?
Skinner.
Not Skinner.
Bob Barker.
No,
No,
actually, we'll give you half credit for that because that
Yeah,
is kind of true.
That is
Oh.
kind of true.
Yeah, that is kind of true, Billy.
That was his golf nemesis.
Ready? Not He's got guns. What do you do with guns?
Shoot.
Yeah, you shoot.
Shoot my guns.
Shoot him with guns. I like where you're going.
I watched it the other day.
Shoot him with
Oh,
guns.
come on.
Maybe
Shoot
him
him
with
McGovern?
Shoot him with governor. Yes. I like
McGavin.
that.
Shoot him
McGavin.
Shoot him with Gavin.
Ah.
There you go. Shoot him with guns. All right, so Bay goes with shoot him with guns. Okay, beautiful.
Good job.
All right, let's see. Sky, you're in, well, no, our guests are in second to last. So, yes, representing, picking for our guest, Billy Hughes, Back to Care. What movie do you think is going to be number one in the box office?
I wasn't even paying attention, so.
Okay.
Are you going to the movies this weekend?
I was looking at the unknown comic.
Oh, my God. Let me tell you, that was scary, man.
It was scary.
I peed green.
Yep.
Green. Now, too much ecto food.
Ew.
Now, you got The Martian, that was number one last weekend, okay? And that was number one by a large Martian, okay? And, yeah, then Hotel Transylvania was number two.
It's okay. Stop drinking now.
And, no, you're the one that's
Yeah,
drinking.
you're the ones.
And so, yeah, cool. And so we also have, yes, the new one coming out, Pan.
I'll go with The Martian.
The
He'll
Martian.
Stay with number one.
There you go, The Martian. And that is starring Matt Damon, pop quiz. Matt Damon's number one movie of all time, grossing-wise, box office grossing. You want to take a guess?
Help me out.
Anyone want to take a guess?
Go, okay, AJ, you had your hand up.
AJ? Born, yes, which one?
Born Identity.
Identity, part one.
Born Ultimatum.
The Ultimatum? I thought
Ultimatum.
the first one was better.
Is it part two?
No,
It's part two.
yeah.
I love Born
I'm pretty sure that's accurate. All right, so you're going with The Martian. Okay. Now I am in. No, Sky, you were in. You were in third to last. Your pick.
I think I'm going to trust in the fantasy football.
Okay, you're going with The Martian.
Yeah, go with The
Beautiful.
Martian.
I am going to also
I think he's got
go
a
with
psychic power.
The Martian. Okay, that means The Martian has been picked 3 times. So
Oh, sir.
once a movie is picked 3 times, you cannot pick it any longer.
Oh.
Mark Owens, your choice.
Yeah, right.
That's a new rule.
No.
Yeah, that's the new rule,
No.
man.
Well, then that's
No.
that's crap. That's crap. You're no, I'm taking The Martian. Whether
Ah.
it counts or not, you can mark me down.
The Martian. All right. Ernesto, you got something to say?
No, I was going to pick one.
Oh, okay.
Tell us the
I'm
play.
doing something completely different from everybody else.
Well, which one do you think?
The Walk.
The Walk.
The Walk will beat out The Martian.
No way.
Absolutely.
Come on.
It's got
Why?
they opened last week,
Right.
limited.
Uh-huh.
They got amazing reviews.
Right.
They've been doing IMAX. People have been getting sick because of the height of the
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
People are going to
Oh.
want to go see it for sure.
To get sick? People
Yeah.
want to get sick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to eat green poop.
Yeah.
Floppers.
You want to eat the green food?
Well, nobody wants to eat green poop. Okay. And stop hanging on the table, sir.
Oh, these
We hear it.
nasty whoppers.
All right, here we go. All right, so locks, we're in. Too easy. All right, that's.
AJ wants to play now too.
Oh, AJ, you picked.
No, I do think.
What'd you pick? Or what do you want to pick?
I'm gonna go with Pan.
You're gonna go with Pan.
He's gonna go with Pan. Okay, we could have just not let him pick.
Thank
It
God we
doesn't
let you
matter.
pick.
Yeah.
This is great.
We'll see.
AJ's in third place currently.
Yeah, we'll see you lose, AJ.
All right, there you go. Those are your movies, and I'm telling you. Let me tell you.
Pan will only succeed if Justin Bieber is playing Pan.
No.
Naked.
Naked Bieber.
All right, let's go to break here. Sky, take us there. Local news. What do you got?
Well, we've got a forecast that calls for lower heating bills this winter. Now, heating bills should drop this winter for most U.S. households thanks to a combination of lower energy prices and warmer weather across most of the country. The U.S. Energy Department's annual prediction calls for lower energy costs than the past 2 winters. It says the biggest savings should be for those using propane or heating oil, with homes that use propane spending $322 less, and those with heating oil spending $495 less than last winter. Now, the projection is based on warmer weather for most of the country, except in the west, which is forecast to be slightly cooler. The forecast is especially good news in the Northeast, where homes are more reliant on heating oil.
Yeah.
And heating oil prices were at a 10-year low in the most recent surveys.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God. Well, I mean, like me personally, it doesn't matter anymore because my utilities are included. But I still want to conserve as much as I can. That's
It's a
for
good
sure.
deal, though. Utilities included. Who does that? What is this, 1985?
No, I'm telling you, go through A+ Property Management where they work hard for you. Yeah, I see that plug. See, I did that there.
That was very nice.
One
And
of our title sponsors.
speaking of that, the segment of the show is brought to you by A Plus Realty.
Whoa.
Oh, big shocker for
Whoa.
home buying, renting,
Look at
and
that.
property management needs. You can visit aplusrealtyclarksville.com.
All right, we got to go to a break here, but when we get back, we're going to talk about the bikers who care and the bikers who scare. They got the big haunted house going on, new location, and it's bigger and better than ever. Isn't that right, Billy?
It's huge.
It's huge.
It's huge.
It's huge.
We should do that. We should go to like Hops Road or something and then go to the haunted house.
Speaking of which, and I hate this will be the last poop talk for the rest of the
Can
show.
we just skip it?
No, Urban Dictionary has a new term out. It's called a Donald Trump dump.
Ew.
It's when you take a big dump and you look at it and you go, it's huge. It's unbelievable.
You're a dork.
I can live without that. They called you a dork.
No, it's not me. It's Urban Dictionary.
For real?
For real.
No.
For real. Here's a
Yeah.
question listed at the Gilbert's Fat Bottom Trivia.
I think it kind of stirs.
Look it up. Look it up. It's huge.
Gross.
All right. Plus, also, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees have been named. We got that list for you when we get back. Right here on the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely. It's my choice. It's my choice.
I'm not doubling yours.
This is how you pick. Oh, Curtis Mayfield.
Dang. Oh man, could you pick this one?
Oh, look at that. You're taking points for pay now. You need that.
Well, okay, extra credit. What was his other hit?
Oh.
Superfly and
Fred is dead.
well, I was gonna say that, but I was about to.
Hey, do you remember when we were on the news?
Yes.
A couple to one.
You want that in?
No, Chuck is coming in next.
Chuck?
Yeah.
Chuck.
Bikers who care. Becky.
Bacon?
So hot in here.
And the team at A Plus Realty is adding more products. A Plus is a leader in buying, renting, and property management. Looking to buy a home? A Plus. Looking to rent or lease? A Plus. Our property is ready to make a return on your investment? A Plus. Since 2005, Clarksville Real Estate leader has been there for the civilian and the service member alike. Meet the A Plus Realty family right in the heart of downtown at 124 Franklin Street and online at
I like that new song with John Legend in it. I forgot the girl that sings the song. But I finally heard it the other day.
Hey, AJ, can you bring in another chair? And we'll swing your microphone out if you're okay with that, Mark.
Why can't we just open this window? Can we
Because it's not a window, numb nuts.
Hi.
Numb nuts. You hear that? You hear that, JoePadula.com? Bank calls your numb nuts on a regular basis.
That's my
That's
foot,
right.
jerk.
That's right.
Shirt.
Yeah, so this microphone is always on. It's this is a live video feed. I mean, you can curse and everything because it's web, you know, but...
Get the hell out of here.
Get on my
All right. Good times. What time you get done with practice?
8:30.
Come to the Gilroy afterwards. All right? Ditch practice early. It's not like you're champ or anything.
I'll get you sitting right there and bring a chair for you.
Well, he's on the song with a girl.
What's up?
So I had to go in my classes.
Oh, yeah, Adrian. Good. All right, here we go.
How's it going?
AJ's grabbing the chair now for you, no doubt. Thank you, Chief.
Had to get the shortest chair for the tallest guy.
It'd be all right.
Well, look, now it's
Well,
perfect.
I'm saying he'll level out with
Yeah.
all of us.
All right. All right, gentlemen, as always, just make sure you're close to the microphone, you know, when you turn and look, hey, how you doing, bada bing, bada boom. All right. Here we go. Yo, yeah, ain't it fun?
Paramore.
Ah, Sky's on the board.
Already 1-1. That's the first time that Paramore's ever played on WJZM.
Paramore. And I was reminded my point doesn't count because I said it off air.
Really?
When I said Curtis Mayfield.
Really?
Yeah, we were off air.
You gotta be on there, remember?
We gotta be on there.
You the one that said it?
Yeah, I know, I said it.
So is the game on and 1-0?
1-0, Sky's in the lead.
Oh,
That's right, nice job, Skip.
look at all that smack you were talking.
Smack. What do you mean? Yahoo Sports, where they
Smack.
give you a little smack talk option
Oh,
in
what are you
fantasy
smack
football.
talking?
Man. Hey, check out this one. You guys remember Rick Moranis, right?
Oh yeah.
Right, the actor Rick Moranis?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah. Well, he is one name missing from the Ghostbusters remake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He appeared in the first two movies.
Yeah, I did.
I loved him in Ghostbusters. You know, he was
I am the
the...
Keymaster. Or he's the gatekeeper? Which one was it?
I liked his character when he was
Keymaster.
human, you know? Hey, this is Jackie. She's an attorney. She has her own law practice here. Hey, who brought the dog? I love that guy.
I love babies.
And yeah, so he appeared in the first two movies, like the other stars.
Mhm.
He was approached about doing a cameo in the new one.
Right.
Now Moranis said, quote, I wish them well. I hope it's terrific, but it just makes no sense to me. Why would I do just one day of shooting on something I did 30 years ago? Now Moranis, he mostly retired in 1997. All right, and yeah, this is so he can raise his children following the death of his wife due to breast cancer. Yeah, but yeah, he says that once again he's considering acting roles.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked him as an actor.
Well, do you think this is a sexist kind of statement from all the guys that are refusing to be in this movie?
No.
That now their roles are being filled by women?
I don't, because
I mean,
I
I'm
would
not
be a
saying that's
sexist.
what I'm not saying that that's what I think, but
It's a good, no, that's what you think. But no, it's a good question though. I mean, here it is. Maybe they feel a little slighted. Okay, that's
like you wouldn't bring us back to do a cool Ghostbusters movie. You're gonna replace us with women and re-release it as some sort of a strange empowerment move, maybe.
the only one who is doing it so far is
Mhm.
Ernie Hudson, and that's because he has nothing else going on. Right. Yeah, Ernie. But yes, welcome back, hanging out with us, ladies and gentlemen. The bikers who care. Yeah, bikers who care. What's going on? Well, Chuck, always a pleasure. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let me tell you, it was quite scary when you walked in with the potato sack tied around your head.
Yes, you were very scary.
With only one eye cut out.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if this is something that we can expect to see in the haunted house, yeah, I might wet myself.
Mhm.
That is the
Oh, yeah.
original Jason.
Oh, really?
Very first mask he ever wore.
Before the hockey
Wow.
mask?
I thought it was the original Water Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Bobby Boucher? no, Colonel Sanders.
Bob said goes to the devil.
You're the devil.
Foosball.
Foosball.
Little inside humor.
I'll tell you what, that's two Waterboy.
Adam Sandler
Adam
references,
Sandler
yeah.
references already.
You'd be amazed. I actually drove 10 blocks there with that outfit on, and the looks that you get when you go through a four-way with your windows down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did a 4-way in the middle of the afternoon.
Oh,
Twice.
you know what? It's going to be illegal to drive with only one eye.
Well, then Sammy Davis with a limited legality.
Okay, we didn't drive with a bag over his head.
But, well, it's a good thing you didn't drive around with the bag over your head with the Confederate flag on the back of your car, because then there might have been a much different story.
No, right?
Or you did.
But yeah, you guys got a big thing going on. A big move. The haunted house has moved, all right? And the reason for the move, I think this is a good thing. I think this new location, this new fresh vibe that you guys are bringing with the haunted house, how did it all go about, the transition and making that move from your original location, which was off of Madison Street, which, by the way, I didn't care for the being over there, just my personal opinion. I like this downtown.
Oh,
I
I
like
love
it
it
that it's right in the
downtown.
hub.
Yeah.
And yeah, the whole process, please bring us there. Please bring us there, Bill.
Well, basically we lost our lease, but
It happens.
There's a short sweep.
it's tough because we were tough on buildings when we go in and do this, and the fire codes require that we be in a sprinkled building because we're considered an assembly. So we looked around and we landed one of our biggest corporate supporters, the Han family companies.
So good.
Budweiser, Clarksville.
So good for the city.
They own that building, and it's just sitting there right now. They've been warehousing some goods in there from the Riverview across the street.
Did they have any leftovers?
Yeah.
Any Budweiser leftovers in there? You need help with that?
You never know where they may pop up. But we approached them about doing it since it was a sprinkled building, and they agreed to it, and here we are.
I love it. And the whole setup, you say it's newer, bigger than ever. How so? What is new in there that is bigger and better? What can we expect to see that we didn't see in the old haunted house?
Well, bottom line is, this is our 13th year.
Right.
Great number.
That's a lucky year for Halloween.
Lucky number. So
all right.
we got much bigger rooms.
Right.
Much bigger house, and that's as far as I'm going.
You know, I'll tell you what. I'm glad that you got bigger rooms. That was not one of my complaints, but one of my things that I didn't care that much for was the tight-knit rooms that you guys had over here.
Well, yeah, then you can take advantage of claustrophobia.
Well, no, everyone's grabbing you. Like,
We're
the people
scared,
that you go
Pentecost.
through with, they're all in, you know, I steam press my shirts, and they're all wrinkling, you know?
You know you love it when they grab you in the dark.
I did.
He's blushing.
Yeah.
Woo!
But yeah, I mean, bigger rooms. How much money does it take to run this haunted house? I mean, from start to finish, and you say 13 years, and what's the difference from year 1 to now year 13?
We actually, the three of us were involved in the first year, and the first year we worked the entire haunted house out of 1,600 square feet.
Okay.
1,600 square feet, start to finish, and we were at $5 a head on admission. Granted, it's went up because of just sheer attrition and everything like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Sky, can you look up the word attrition?
from what we have done when we started to now, I mean, it's almost got so much momentum behind it that we're just kicking the doors in on everybody as far as competition.
Like literally.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah.
I love it. And then, I mean, the design and layout. Who actually comes up with the themes of each room? Because each room, it has its own certain theme. Is that correct?
That's correct. And then as far as the layout, we went in and we literally just stood there and then started to put it on a scale drawing and work your flow and find out how many people each member is. We have a member that's responsible for each room. So we find out how many people are interested in rooms, and then we just design around that.
I like it. I like it. Now, overall, how much money do you think goes into the current haunted house that you guys have? How much money are you guys looking at? And ballpark figure.
I mean, just for running it?
Because, I mean, it takes a lot of manpower, a lot of, the equipment alone.
A lot of setup.
It's very professional, this haunted house. This isn't your rinky-dinky yokel haunted house. This is like a legit theme park style.
Oh, yeah. This is an
haunted
area
house.
leader.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, we're rather frugal. We Randy Wallace.
That's a good word.
Yes.
Yes.
I know that one.
Frugal is cheap and cost effective, but still good.
Cheap, maybe a different word.
We have a member, Randy Wallace, who owns Wallace Supply out
Right.
off of Dover Road.
Oh, yeah.
He's all the time trying to give us stuff, but basically, if we have a 2x4 that's in the wall in there, we bought one, he gave us one.
Right.
So
Oh, that's great.
I like that.
our lumber costs were way low, and then we had Dr. Ronnie Whitford. He's a local veterinarian that came on last year and said, "Hey, I'm big into Halloween. I used to have these productions in my yard. It's more than I want to do now." And he had tens of thousands of dollars of animatronics that he just
What?
donated to us.
Just donate.
Just
He
donated.
Really loves Halloween,
Here.
that guy.
Yeah, he does. He's a good guy. Good guy. I mean, he came through last Sunday, and walked through it, and he's still on fire about Halloween. He said, "Hey, next year," he said, "y'all think of a room that you want to do, and
Oh, that's
I'll
great.
help you with it.
Yeah.
I'll buy the animatronics." So
Awesome.
Can I make a recommendation for one of the rooms? I want the holograms. You know, like how they have like the Whitney Houston holograms now because she can't perform because she's dead.
yeah,
Like, if you guys have the holograms,
Yeah,
Oh, that's why.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm all in. Let me know. I'll help raise even Tupac. We can get the ghost of Tupac in there.
Yeah, you could put a Joe hologram in there. He's terrifying.
how about we get holograms
No,
of Chuck's
no,
old
why?
You jump
girlfriends?
out of kid. Hey kid, how you doing? Hey kid, how you doing? Hey kid, how you doing? Move.
It's
Stuff.
bada big.
Move. Try to be.
And try and take their money.
Give me your money. Hey, AM radio. All right.
But man, so much is going into this, and so much is going out of it towards the children's charities. Okay, why the children's charities? What's the focus of Bikers Who Care? Why is it a push for the kids?
Well, I mean, that's what we've done for 32 years, 33 years, whatever it's been, 33 years.
Right.
Kids is what we live for. I've got two, and luckily mine's healthy.
Right.
Thank God.
Yeah.
You got underprivileged children. You got special needs children. That's what we go for. That's everything that we do is for the special needs children.
Right.
And so that's what drives us.
And the effects. I mean, going to Camp Rainbow, okay, and hanging out with the kids who get a chance of normalcy for a week for crying out loud. You know, how effective is that for you guys? I mean, I'm sure it brings you to an emotional state.
Right.
I've always said from the very first time that I went, Camp Rainbow is an hour away. The ride to there, hour ride.
Right.
The ride back, especially your first time, is the longest ride you'll ever take in your life.
Yeah.
Because you sit there. My first year, I only had one child. I came home that night and I picked him up out of his bed. He was already in bed asleep.
Right.
I picked him up, carried him to me and my wife's bedroom, put him in bed. And she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Honey, you don't know how lucky we are."
Right.
Yeah.
Very humbling
It's a
experience.
very
Yeah.
similar experience.
We all have that first trip experience.
Right.
I mean, mine was almost identical to Mike's, and I'm sure Chuck the same.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And I'm telling you, I recommend not only going to the haunted house, not only participating in your other great events such as the Red, White, and Brew Fest, and also most recently you guys have the toy run. Okay.
All helping the cause.
And go donate your time. Okay, go volunteer at Camp Rainbow and all the other children's charities that you guys get involved with. And the way to do that is by going to bikerswhocare.org. Okay, they got all the links on their website. Okay, if you want to donate money, if you want to donate time, they got it all available on bikerswhocare.org. Definitely go check out the haunted house. It starts tonight, right?
Yeah.
And 7 o'clock, right?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, and
I have a Facebook page, the Bikers Who Scared.
yes, that's right. All those links are on today's promotional poster.
Like
Okay.
and share it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt about it. So,
For every time you share it, Joe gets a smiley face text.
oh, here we go. We're going to start collecting the dislike button.
I know you love it.
Can't stand those things. I can never use a semicolon ever again without thinking someone's winking at me.
Joe loves a smiley face, you guys.
It's unbelievable. But we're going to get ready for a quick break here, but before we do, Sky, locally, what do you got?
We've got a new campaign that aims to curb illegal gun purchases in Nashville. A new advertising campaign in Nashville aims to cut down the number of illegal firearm purchases. Billboards around the area are carrying the slogan, quote, buy a gun for someone who can't. Buy yourself 10 years in jail. Don't lie for the other guy. The campaign runs throughout October and also includes 30-second radio announcements. Now, representatives of the firearms industry and law enforcement introduced the campaign at a Wednesday news conference. Officials say there are no statistics on how many guns are purchased using straw buyers each year. Linda McFadden Ketchum with Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America.
That's some name.
She said that her group supports the effort, and she believes many Tennessee residents don't know the practice is against the law. The National Shooting Sports Foundation is sponsoring the campaign.
I'm all for this. You know why? Because they're advertising on radio. Okay, I'm all in. Send them our direction.
Do it.
No, I mean, people buying illegal guns. I'm a gun control guy. You know, I'm a guns right guy too. At the same time.
Oh yeah.
I love my Second Amendment.
Right to bear
All
arms.
right, but man, the one who's ruining it for a lot of people, okay, are those people that are purchasing these illegal guns. The ones that are going to the back of people's trunks and going, yeah, I'll take that one.
Also, parents not using proper gun control at home.
Man.
Kids are getting a hold of their weapons.
Yeah. Folks, lock those weapons up, please. All right, especially when you got the kids around. All right, I mean, we also, the most recent story we were talking about with the kid that went inside to get his father's gun to shoot the girl, the neighbor.
That was very sad. We've also had recent school shootings as well.
Right. Oh yeah, you weren't kidding. How about
last couple of weeks?
How about Arizona, huh?
Northern.
Yesterday? Yeah, unbelievable.
All right, well, we've also had this segment of the Joe Padula Show is brought to you by ArtLink, which is a not-for-profit organization which builds character through creativity at no cost.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, but when we get back, more with our Bikers Who Care friends.
Bikers Who Scare.
No, I'm sorry. Our Bikers Who Care family.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Isn't that good, right?
Yeah.
We're done.
It's only because I want another plaque.
Well,
Don't worry, you'll get one.
Man, but when we do get back, Sky, locally, what do you got for us?
we've got a Clarksville woman that places 4th in the World Arm Wrestling Championship.
That's right, and she's coming on the show next week to Arm Wrestle Bay, right here live in the studio on the video cam.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bay, you ready?
I reckon.
Nope, I reckon.
It's all right. We'll help you train, babe.
Also, when we get back, yeah, we still got to go over those nominees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Plus, also, California, yeah. Governor Jerry Brown over there signed a bill legalizing street use of the so-called beer bikes. You right? You guys seen these in Nashville, right?
Oh.
Yeah, so, yeah, those are the pedal-powered mobile bars that seat up to 15 people.
Yeah, those are fun. Nashville has a couple.
When is it going to be a state thing here in Tennessee? That'd be great.
Nashville has a pedal bar right
No,
now.
but that's the city. I want it statewide. Yeah. I want it here.
Yeah.
I want it here. I want to buy one.
I don't know.
You should buy one.
I'm telling you, that'd be great. A Joe Padula bada bing thing. I don't know.
Bada bing biking.
Mine would only have Cabernets though. Cabernet and Pinot Grigio. Only one.
Yeah, you'd have a lot of like
You're the most-
35 to 40 women biking.
Can somebody pedal this for me, please?
Sponsored by Beach Haven.
Yeah, oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I love it. But yeah, Clarksville, don't go nowhere. We still got a lot to go over and not a lot of time, so you don't want to miss it. Here on the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely. Oh yeah. Say it once.
Open the door.
You know, I saw her, the arm wrestling girl on MSN the other day.
Oh, they do. Just for you.
You ain't kidding. I've been farting trying to help, and I don't think
I
it
was like, oh, yeah, that was about to be one of my news stories.
MSN Lady Bring her in.
Alright, we're gonna do one more segment. We'll go to break and get right in. I'm okay now.
All right, babe.
I forgot. Bruno Mars. There.
Oh, so now we're playing the game.
Who sang this?
Bruno Mars. You and your ugly jeans.
You wish you had my jeans. This is my favorite microphone.
I don't need
Purple?
jeans.
Yeah.
I always got my own pair.
What?
I always got my own pair of jeans.
Are
I
they
don't
as
have
cool
to
as
buy.
mine?
I don't have to buy.
Well, they're not as tight.
Yeah. Why, babe? Why aren't you wearing tighter jeans?
Because I've been this way ever since high school.
It's restricted for the blood flow.
Right,
The
right.
doctor says it's not good.
I've heard of that.
It's not. That's why I keep a little sperm count.
I know you like to do a little stretch for you. You sit in this chair.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
We got a story about Plenty of Fish I want you to weigh in on.
Okay. Can I?
Say it again. After Bikers Who Care takes off.
Oh gosh, I forgot you were sitting
I
there.
thought of that in the shower now. I was like, oh man, that's cool.
Where'd your Assassin's Creed
Do we have a
jacket
minute?
go?
Yeah. We We got a minute.
That's how they take it.
We got to do something. Bae, me and you, let's dance. You ready? Let's dance for the camera during the breaks.
Damn.
Yeah. Ready? Let's do dueling pectorals. Bada bing, 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 bing.
I can't do that. I'm not trained like that.
Oh,
I can never do that.
I'll train you if you want.
That just like the armpit thing. You know how people can do that? I could never do that. That's why I'd be like,
Are you doing traffic?
huh? When you gotta do traffic?
Yeah, 5.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of early, eh?
It's early.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. I told them. But if they listen to me, who knows? Like they gonna care anyway. Back on! Back on there! Get back there.
All right, here we go.
Hey, stop cheating. So you
All right, here we go. Get ready. Yo,
All-American Rejects.
say that again.
All-American Rejects.
All American Rejects. All right.
Look
Bay
at
is
that.
on the board.
You were cheating.
No, I couldn't read it.
You were trying to cheat, and Bay still won.
I was
Still won.
squinting. Mark Owens, can
Way
you
to go,
please
Bay.
increase the light aperture on that,
Yeah,
on
set
that
it.
monitor?
You gotta zoom it to old people level.
Oh, Sky, we're the same age. Would you stop it? All right.
I got great eyes.
I love it when she does her George W. Bush laugh. Are you from Narnia? Welcome back to the show, everyone. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Hanging out with us, Bikers Who Care. Tell you what, Bikers Who Care, they've been on the show pretty much since the beginning.
They're very
In
passionate.
2013. I dig that. I appreciate that.
We appreciate the sport.
Have you noticed a difference in the show since 2013 to now?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's actually like real now. Yeah, we got video cameras now. Hey, oh, we got doorways.
Hey, how you doing? Hey.
Me and Bay were dancing a little bit during the break there, so yeah, you
Yeah?
can check us out during the break.
A little nip slip.
Nope.
Okay, well, nobody's tipping them.
All right, this year's nominees for Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And yes, Mark Owens, if you could type in their name after I say it, we'll play the number one song that pops up for them. You guys ready for it? You guys are rock and roll guys, right?
Do
Yes,
it.
sir.
Yeah, I mean bikers are normally rock and roll guys, except for the ones that ride the street bikes.
Bikers who rock.
They're normally hip hop guys. But yes, this year's nominees. The Cards. Ah, the Cards. Mark, play that song. Oh yeah. This is good.
Joe, who's going to take you home?
Who's gonna take you home tonight? Was this Top Gun? Was this in Top
I
Gun?
was totally singing this in the shower earlier.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Why?
I don't know. I was like, who even sings this song? I have no idea.
Well, it's the
I'm
Cards.
sure you do in the shower.
Take you home tonight.
The cars,
Wow.
cars.
That poor shower.
Hey,
Ah, man.
the shower's awesome.
All right. Also, another nominee for this year's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cheap Trick.
The flame.
The Flame? Yeah, you like The Flame from
No,
Cheap Trick?
I'm just saying that's
Oh.
the most popular.
Cue it up,
Let's see
Oz.
what pops up.
Yeah.
Is this The Flame? Yeah, look at all these love ballads.
I was going to say they're all rock and roll bands and they're number one.
Right.
Some kind of ballad.
You know why? There's a lot of women out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of women.
Pick me up, put me on your shoulders, honey. I want to see it. Pick me up.
Now, I don't recognize this band. Maybe the song will help me out with this. The Smiths.
Smites.
Ah,
Smith.
Right? Yeah, Danny, thumbs up. The
This
Smiths.
is a really old.
they're
This is
really
an old
popular
band.
up north.
Oh, they're a northern band?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was born in Mobile, Alabama. This is the Smiths. Nope, they're not going to make it.
No.
They're not going to make it in the Hall of
They're
Fame.
gone.
I think the Cars will. I think Cheap Trick will. I don't think the Smiths will.
The Smiths are really old.
Okay. Here's another one up for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Chic. C-H-I-C. Chic. I have to spell it for you. C-H-I-C. Chic.
Check.
No. Chic.
Check.
What do you got, Mark?
What she got?
Chic. No, Chic.
Check.
C-H-I-C.
Look at YouTube.
No, we're doing Spotify.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, that's a
There you go.
boom, boom, oh. Do. Set a hip, hop, hip it. Bang, bang, boogie. Say, oh, jump the boogie, set it up to the boogie you be. That's right. Now, what you hear is not
That's
a
the
test.
wedding
I'm
singer.
rapping to the beat.
To the upper, to the hip, get up, and you don't stop rapping to the
She died recently, that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got your meatballs here.
Chic will make it in. I think they will.
To the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I mean, you got so many R&B. Marvin Gaye's in there. I mean, yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
Marvin Gaye, he can go wherever he wants.
Wasn't Ice Cube?
Is Ice Cube in?
Oh,
No,
please no.
no,
Oh, in
nominated.
Chic?
No, nominated this year.
Don't get ahead of me, sir.
Oh, it's the Chuck Bailey show now, huh?
So take that paper from us. How do you get a copy of this?
Y'all swap seats, okay?
Also, a nominee for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Janet Jackson.
Oh, yeah, let her in.
Let's play some Janet Jackson.
Rhythm Nation. No.
Let's see what's
Did she do that one?
Let's see what's number one on Spotify for Janet Jackson. What is it, Mark? What is it? Yeah.
Oh.
No, this is a radio edit.
Oh, sure it is.
I don't think Janet Jackson will make it in.
I don't think this is.
If she does, it's on the family
Yeah,
name.
Yeah, end her, please.
No,
I've had enough already.
The Rhythm Nation.
Another group that I don't think will make it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, that's an inductee.
Okay, sure.
Los Lobos.
Hey.
Oh, no.
We all know their big one, right?
Oh.
Yeah, you'll know it in a minute. Yeah.
Oh, let him in.
You got one-hit wonders now. I mean,
Yeah, you're
let's,
right.
let's let Head East get in, maybe. You know.
Yes, I don't think Los Lobos got it, right? Do we have all agree?
No,
There you go,
no,
baby.
this is
There.
really classic.
Yeah, but this is a one hit and it's a remake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is a cover
You know what?
by Richie Valens.
Is Joan Jett's I Love Rock and Roll was a cover.
Yeah, but Joan Jett had so many other songs too.
Yeah, there were covers.
All right. Also, Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan.
Oh, Shaka.
Let's see what Shaka Khan has for us. And that's spelled C-H-A-K-A. That Mark.
Chaka.
Chaka.
Chaka Khan.
But is it Shaka Khan or Rufus and Shaka Khan?
It's just Shaka Khan. Right. They couldn't have both of them on stage or else it would collapse.
We only had only one
There you
microphone.
go.
Only one microphone, guys.
She's a big girl. Let's see what do we got for Shaka. Oh yes. Ain't nobody love me better, right? Ah, yes, everybody! WJZM 1400 AM. Here's the latest from the one, the only, Shaka Khan. I missed the ramp. I kind of hit it. Kind of hit it.
Yeah.
Kind of hit the ramp.
Kind of hit it. Gotta work on that.
I will. It's been a while since I did stuff like that. Also, oh yes, here, this one's making it. Steve Miller.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Miller
Yeah.
has to make it.
Slam dunk.
I mean, do we even have to play? I mean,
Yes,
everyone
yes,
knows.
right.
What?
You should play it anyway.
You know Steve Miller, but could you pick him out of a crowd?
No.
Exactly.
Neither can Steve Miller. Some call me the gangster of love. Some people call me Maurice. Sounds like a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, our kids had Guitar Hero, and this is all we ever heard when
Yeah.
it came out.
Oh.
I can't stand this one anymore.
Yeah. All right, so Steve Miller does not get Billy Hughes' vote. All right.
I'll vote
Also,
twice.
Chicago is a list of the nominees.
Oh, yeah.
Big
Chicago.
band.
Yeah.
Big band.
Yeah,
Okay.
big band, big city. Yes, let's hear some Chicago. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was a big hit again. Now the lead singer also did the song for the Karate Kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am the man who will fight for your honor, right? Yeah. feel like I'm in the car with my parents.
Driving to
Yeah,
Arizona.
Going to Opryland.
Grand Theft Auto? This is a Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, this song is on Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, this is when you're not like murdering anyone. This is when you're just driving around. in the
No,
game.
no, this is.
Oh, this is exactly when you're
murdering
murdering
people,
somebody.
Yeah.
I hate the song.
Speaking of which, though,
Hate everything.
quick shout out to my parents and happy 38th anniversary today.
Oh.
Yeah, awesome. WJZM, this next song goes out to the Padula celebrating Lucky 38. All right, next up on the
Never
cut
do that
list,
again.
9-inch nails. Make sure you pick a good one that we got
Yeah,
here.
let 'em in. Let 'em in.
Do the
Let
animal.
'em in.
9-inch nails.
Let 'em in. That's closer. Is what you're talking
Uh,
about. But we can't play that.
Like an
We
animal.
can play closer.
Do it. They got the edit.
You can only get the intro on
Yeah, we could we'll just do the intro.
What's the biggest one I want?
9-inch nails. Well, we all know it. We got to move forward. All right. Well, also on the list is, and this one, NWA. I don't know if we can play anything from NWA. But yes.
Yes, you can express yourself.
Express yourself.
All right. See if it says explicit next to express. It does. Okay, we can't play it. All right, but that's where Ice Cube is involved with NWA. And yeah, and that is your nominees for this year's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I do not think that Janet Jackson will make it. I do not think that Los Lobos will make it. I do not think that 9-inch Nails will make it.
Well, you're a liar.
No, I believe they will eventually. I just don't think this year.
If they their best stuff is already come and gone.
No,
They
of
need to
course.
be inducted into some sort of a history book
Just
now.
not yet. You can only allow a certain amount.
But he
And
played
9-inch
the
Nails.
handle feeds you. That's all.
Okay.
Sucks.
It's just like Mike Piazza. Why he's not making the Hall of Fame. He will eventually, just not yet. Right, and I believe NWA will make it. Why?
Because
The
they're
movie.
awesome.
Yeah, they just
Oh.
made a bunch of bank.
All right.
All right.
Do you think that's weird that they're being inducted? Do you think they were going to be inducted prior to the movie or the production of the movie?
Sure. I hope so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I think the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
Because
is
it's not DMC type of rap style.
DMC.
Yeah,
Run
one
DMC.
DMC.
Yeah.
It's trick to rock a rhyme to rock a rhyme. That's right on time. It's tricky. All right, welcome back to the show.
Doing the Running Man in my chair.
We're hanging out with the bikers who care. And, yeah, I love what you guys do, and appreciate you guys hanging out with us here today.
We appreciate it.
I'm telling you, go to the haunted house. It starts tonight, 7 p.m.
Extra creepy.
Right on First Street there, right?
Right on first. And I'll tell you what, a new, I guess, perk we have for this new location, the front is under an awning, and we have all kinds of inside waiting, so if it's raining,
Yes.
you will be dry.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
I love it.
No one else has that.
That is a
Yeah.
selling point right there. Very good.
And something to do on a cool rainy night downtown.
And hey, you might find a leftover Budweiser. Who knows? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, but before we get out of here for a break here, Sky locally, what do you got?
Well, we've got a Clarksville woman that places fourth in a World Arm Wrestling Championship.
Yeah.
Clarksville's Brenda Taylor of the Ultimate Arm Wrestling League. She's a contracted athlete. She traveled with a team of 22 other U.S. arm wrestlers to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, for the World Arm
Where?
Wrestling. Kuala Lumpur.
Okay.
I said that right.
Just
Malaysia.
checking.
For
Just
the
checking.
World Arm Wrestling Federation's annual.
Koala. The eucalyptus leaves over there at Koala.
Walla. The World Arm Wrestling Federation's annual event, which was September 29th through October 2nd. The United States team finished 9th overall, and Taylor was part of the Masters class and helped the U.S. team take home 2nd place in that division.
How do we not win the arm wrestling competition?
Now, she finished in 4th place in both the 80-kilogram lift and right bracelets for her overall position of 4th.
That's why we don't win, because we don't use meters. We don't use a metric system. It's a little screwed up.
She's from Clarksville, and she won 4th in the world.
That's pretty impressive, though.
Like, if you were the
Way.
4th most awesome radio show in the world,
I wouldn't be happy.
it's it's still a massive accomplishment.
I still feel underachieved. But she's going to be joining us next week. I look forward to
Arm
that.
That's
wrestling bay.
amazing.
Yeah, she's going to be Arm Wrestling Bay right
can't
here
wait.
live on the show. And here's what's going to happen. We're going to have 2 plates filled with green poop.
No.
Okay?
No.
Yeah.
No.
And so the
No.
loser's hand
No.
gets smushed into that Burger King Whopper
I don't
green
think so.
poop.
I think
So
you need
2 days prior to,
Yes.
you know what Sky's having for lunch.
Sky. Oh, bleh.
I was going to be mature about the whole thing and say we should probably get paid some medical insurance before he goes up against this girl. So he can have rotator cuff injuries.
I'll tell you what, Bay. I think you
wrestling
can win,
girls.
especially if Pooh's on the line. You know.
That's not the only one. Anyway, this
Squish.
segment of the show is brought to you by Privilege.
Sorry, Privilege, for that lead-in.
Ew, Privilege. Where Clarksville proudly goes to dance. And for more details, you can visit privilege@vip.com.
That's right. We'll be out there October 17th, next Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
You got some VIP passes to give away, too. You get some VIP, you get your own
Come hang
seating,
out.
you get your own waitress or server.
You know, come dress up with me. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like when people dress up a little bit from time to time. All right, well, Bikers Who Care, again, go to bikerswhocare.org, go to the haunted house starting tonight, and it goes throughout the entire month of October, and
Great cause.
every Friday, Saturday of this month. Definitely check out the Bikers Who Scare haunted house.
Yes.
We dare
Well
you.
worth it.
Oh, we
Yes.
dare you.
Yes. Yes.
Can we hear your evil laugh? Do you guys have a scary evil laugh that you use for the haunted house?
No, we just yell.
We just yell.
Okay.
yell
Well,
a lot.
don't do that. It'll mess with the mics.
If you come through and do not get scared, I will be very, very surprised.
Do I get a prize?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You just
get,
asked the wrong person.
You just asked the wrong person
you
that.
get a black bun.
You get a case of water, parting gift.
Okay.
And make sure you leave hydrated.
All right, we're gonna go to break here, but
Thanks.
when we get back, yes, Sky, locally, what do you got for us? Yeah.
All right, we've got a Clarksville woman featured on Best Time Ever with Neil Patrick. There it is.
That's pretty cool. Clarksville, look at you guys making some headlining news in a positive manner. I love
That's good stuff.
it. Man, it's good times. Plus, Roxy Rebel's going to be joining us. She's the hottie. She's the model. She's got a couple shoots coming up. We're going to talk about that. Plus, also, Bill's going to be joining us. Man, I love Bill. I love his story, okay? Because here's a guy who took tragedy and made it a mission of his to help kids. To help kids. And it's very biker who cares asking, right? Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, we're going to get into all that, plus so many other stories. And, yeah, live music. I can't wait. Ari Lyon, rock and roll.
Yeah.
He's in Israel. He was at a socialist village in Israel. Then went to Toronto. And now he's made his way to Nashville. The guy's got some story. The guy's a very good, public speaker. And, man, he's a great rock and roll guy, too. And he's going to be joining us here in a bit. So, Clarksville. Still got a few things to do. You don't want to miss it. You're in the Joe Padula Show. WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely. Woo! Pictures? Pics?
We get Ric Flair.
Woo! I love Ric Flair. Well, I loved his promos better than the rest.
Yeah.
Him and Savage.
Oh,
Yeah, Savage. Yeah.
Awesome man. His back rose me to the camera.
And he'd come out.
Yeah.
Like it or not,
The man.
learn to love it.
Mhm.
Don't take your pictures, man. Yeah. Nobody get one.
Don't do the pinky.
We got more.
Ben, don't do the pinky.
I do the peak all the freaking time, woman. Stop me.
I don't even want freaking water. Good. All right, gentlemen. What's the hamburger one? Yeah, you put it in the middle. Well, the girls have them too. Yeah, no, they got roast beef sandwich. It's pretty good. Yes, they do. Oh my God, is the microphone picking this up on the live?
That's got, yeah.
Oh, really? see you again. Okay, Roxy, Bill.
Roxy Bill. They're in here. They can't hear you. Roxy Bill.
Where do you want me?
All right. Roxy, take this one. Bill, take that one. Danny, take that one.
You said my day?
I got you
Yeah.
over here. Chatty, my struggle cuddle.
Struggle cuddle? That's what they call it now. It's a lot nicer than just saying rape.
I'm gonna be dressed up all your cooking.
Okay. You're on camera, okay?
Speaking of which, there's a steamer, and only the ladies' bathroom. I know the steamer's yours. Why is it
Oh, I
the
left the
ladies'
steamer
bathroom?
here.
The steamer's, yeah, it smells terrible.
But why is it in the ladies' bathroom?
Yeah.
Because that's where I was steaming. You think I was going to steam in the men's room? Come on.
No.
He has standards.
Yeah, I got
I was like, what does he
standards.
think can do with
I'm
steaming?
in an office.
I didn't know there was guys' girls' room. I can poo in both.
No, it's plain.
Joe, every time I'm on
You
the
ain't gotta
show, we
worry
talk
about
about
food.
food.
Not
You know,
after
Which
you
one?
did it.
Poop is a very
Every
big
show.
topic.
Every
Last
show.
time was the glitter poop.
Y'all ain't
Every show? Oh, remember that story?
I want some you need some green glitter poop.
The, what was it, a pill, right?
Yeah, please, I can make.
Glitter poop.
Have you guys heard about the stuff that you spray in the toilet before you poo? They have that. So every time I'm on the show, we talk about poop.
All right, here we go. Headphone levels are good, right?
Oh, yeah.
Then you gonna get mad at me if I knock it on you. That's good. Jerk face.
Oh, you don't like this, Mark? Oh, come on, Mark.
Hey, I'm out from under the microscope.
Motown Day, huh?
Sucky now.
Oh,
Sucky,
Sucky.
Say sucky, sucky.
All right, here we go.
Move it, babe.
You, welcome back. Sucky. Bass sounds constipated.
Now I'm trying to think of who it is.
Oh, you don't know who this is, huh, babe?
Come on, babe. You get
Looks
it.
like I'm gonna be on the board. The artist is.
Stop it. Stop looking.
All right, hold on, give me a second.
Move it, baby. Ah, yeah.
I don't know. Who is it, Mark Owens?
Ah.
Who is the artist?
King Floyd.
This is
No.
not Pink Floyd. What?
King
Oh, King
Floyd.
Floyd. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All right, King Floyd.
King Floyd.
This is not Pink Floyd. Not the wall.
Money. Welcome back, everyone. So much going on here on the show.
Oh yeah, it's a Friday for sure.
Welcome back to the studio. The beautiful, representing, or modeling. It's Roxy Rebel. How are you, Roxy?
Oh, yeah, good.
Thank you.
Slow clap. Ready? You ready?
Good slow clap. AJ already did it.
Roxy.
Hey guys, I'm doing really good.
It's great to see you again. You
Thank
look
you.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Now, what do you do to stay in shape? I mean, is it eating? Is it working out? Is there
A little bit of stress and
Stress.
kids and
Right. It's
work.
unbelievable.
Never ending.
But you still look fantastic,
Thank
and
you.
not for nothing, you are like a contributor. You know, you're not just a pretty face. You got a lot going on inside your mind. You got a lot of things that you want to do to make the city grow, and that's why we're respecting.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely, no doubt about it. Speaking of which, we still got well, the Bikers Who Care. They got that big party going on here tonight, so make sure you go check them out.
Bikers Who Scare.
Bikers Who Scare.
Downtown this year.
Also joining the studio, Bill Landry. Bill, how are you?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
Bill, this has been like a year and a half in the making of getting you in the studio.
Finally.
Finally.
Yep.
So, man, Bill, you got quite the story, and you got a big event going on next Saturday. All right, the event is called the Nashville Cure Search Walk. Okay, and yeah, it's to help raise not only awareness but also financial gains for services that will help fix kids with kids.
That's absolutely right.
That's it, man. And I love kids. I dig kids. I don't have any kids. You know what?
That's why you love him.
Yeah, right.
He likes other people's
And
kids.
Mom, I hear you. I'm working on it, Mom. I'm working on it. But yeah, I mean, you got quite the story. We're going to get into that story in just a moment. And warning, it's going to get emotional. It's going to get emotional, but
Again.
we'll inject some humor into it from time to time if you don't
Yeah.
mind.
That works for me.
Also on microphone, Danny. How you doing, Danny Lopez?
Okay, how's it going, everybody?
Danny Lopez, student at Austin P. Now becoming part of the show here. What's your focus with school? What do you want to get most out of us that help you out in school? PR, on air, the whole bit. What do you look for?
I mean, I think I have something in me to be born on air.
Right.
But
Oh.
so I just love to be on air.
Good.
But what I need to be is sort of, after I figure out everything about the company, directing PR.
Yeah, PR.
So I
Personal
gotta get
relations.
into PR, and then I can figure out what's going on and work from there.
Public relations, personal relations, I'm telling you. It's a
Oh.
great field, tough field, but I'm glad we can help mold you.
Oh, fantastic! I'm glad to be here for it.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. We got a quick little story. Okay, I want you guys' opinion and weigh in on this. All right. Have you guys ever heard of Victor Cruz, New York Giants? Okay. Well, yeah, he's sexually embarrassed, and he's a pro athlete of the New York Giants. Well, he met his fiancee there, Elena Watley, right? Waitley? Is that it? Watley? Okay, well,
Sure.
that's a good sign. You don't know his fiancee. Yeah, so he met her in 2003, and last year they got engaged. Now, they have a 3-year-old daughter together, but Elena apparently had enough of his fooling around.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, shenanigans. As she sent a group text message to several women that he's apparently been, having shenanigans.
Oh, so she tapped in his list, did she?
I don't know if you can say tapping or something. But Elena told the woman that Cruz tells her that they're all whores and mean nothing to him. Now Elena went on to write, I'm telling you, this is his defense. Quote, I figured since you all know about me, then I should introduce each one of you to each other so we can all know who we have all been with for the past several months.
Well.
Wow.
Is
One
this
big happy
present?
family.
I think is this normally something that happens, and now it's just in the limelight because he's somewhat of a celebrity.
It's no, this doesn't normally happen.
I don't know. Maybe my life's just crazy.
No, this doesn't normally happen.
Okay, sure.
And so, I mean, well, you do bring up a good point because he is a celebrity. He is on the national stage, especially. It's Victor Cruz. For those who don't know, he's the football guy. Every time he scores a touchdown, he does the salsa. Okay, and is he on our team, Mark? On our fantasy team? No, pick him up. I want him. He's got a point to prove now. Victor Cruz.
Obviously.
No.
He's got a bunch of points to prove.
Unbelievable. But yeah, I mean, this situation right here, the relationship status. Is it wise of him to share this information and be honest, or should he be like everyone else that lies?
I don't know. Props for being honest. He's got a crazy, weird, snazzy relationship. It's like a naughty party at his house. Look at this guy.
Dr. Bay.
It's like, can't we all be friends?
What's that?
Let's all have a dinner party.
Dr. Bay.
We'll film it.
Dr.
Dinner
Bay.
orgy day.
All right, here we are. He's putting it out there. Is this wise so that maybe if someone has an STD, that everybody knows that they have an STD now?
Yeah. You know, I would like to know if you got something. Let me know.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I don't have none.
Isn't that illegal though?
What's that?
Yeah.
If you have an STD, don't you have to tell someone?
Mm-hmm. You're supposed to.
Yeah. Mostly if it's life-threatening, I believe, is where the legality is gonna.
Oh yeah.
So that leads me now to these online dating apps, okay, and these online dating sources, okay, where people go on and they go on that Tinder there and they swipe right, they find their match,
Yeah.
okay, and they just go hook up.
But on them apps, they warn you, use protection. Wow. Doing this app.
Bae, how many apps are you up to right now?
Use protection.
How many
Use
apps are you up to,
apps.
Bae?
I don't know.
Is
I
it-
lost count.
It's
All
over,
of them.
Over 15.
Is it more than 10?
Yeah.
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 Over 15.
Wow. It's over 15.
Wow.
And I believe that's a box you have to check, isn't it? Use protection. Yes, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting world with it.
Yeah.
I was on the Tinder, I deleted it. It never worked out for me. You know what I mean? A guy with my schedule, my busyness, it was nice to know that I could get a date, but it's not a date. You go and you meet someone and they're expecting a little bit more. And me, I don't like
dinner,
yeah.
maybe a bottle of wine.
I don't like physical contact too much on a first date. I really just don't. I
But
lose.
you seem so approachable.
I am. Thank you. That's right. Bill Gray's in the green room.
Yeah, Bill Gray.
Roxy Rebel, you got to get hit on often, right?
I don't use Tinder.
No, I mean as a
I do
model.
not have Tinder.
Do you use any of the apps or anything like that?
You know, I use Instagram very little.
Uh-huh.
I Snapchat. Oh Lord, no, I don't really. I don't.
That Snapchat though.
Yeah,
I have used it, but
They put on
it
some
didn't-
cool things with that Snapchat though. Ernesto, what were you showing me with that Snapchat?
So it takes a picture of your, or it takes a grid of your face,
Right.
and then they have little buttons that you can push to make yourself look like a bear, or if you open your mouth and you're angry, your face turns red and steam comes out of your ears.
Like it looks
so cool.
And it does it to the T. Like where his ears were, it was exactly where steam was coming out of. And I think Snapchat, because Snapchat originally, I think the perverts took it over, okay? And they started sending those adult pictures to each other.
Yeah, of course.
Because Snapchat, you take a picture and you send it to someone and it deletes.
Does steam come out of there? When you take an adult photo.
And yes. And so that's not a bad idea.
That's the first place guy goes.
Take those adult photos and
Wow, animated
Some
adult
glitter.
photos.
I'm a bear in heat.
My nipples are angry.
But Snapchat. Now, Plenty of Fish. Okay, Danny, tell us about Plenty of Fish.
You know,
This is the free one.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is the free one.
Okay.
So, I was on there for a while, and I think that everybody does it once. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, oh, what's all the hype about? And they want to know more about it, see if it really works or anything like that. And
Right.
so I was one of those people. I worked at a salon at the time, so I had a lot of downtime. One of the girls I worked with there was on Plenty of Fish and always spoke about it. I was like, okay, let me see what's going on. I got a lot of time on my hands.
Yeah.
I did, and gosh, there are some characters. There are really some characters. I had to have gotten like at least 30 messages a day.
Yeah.
And some of them were inappropriate, you know. I didn't really.
Like, hey, what's your shoe size?
Hey, what's your
More
shoe
like-
size? Yeah, Sky gets some.
I get weird messages.
Sky gets some
Really
freaks out there.
Some
Yeah.
feet fetish people.
I have got creepy fans from this side of the spectrum to the other.
Wait, so you've done Plenty of Fish too?
No, this is just
This is just regular-
yeah, everyday
No.
Facebook
That's what I'm
crazy,
saying.
Sky, well,
crazy fans.
you brought it upon yourself though, because you got involved with that barefoot running.
Yeah, but that's for therapeutic rehabilitation.
Yeah, but someone sees the word barefoot, they're like, oh, then yum yum, give me some.
How to run barefoot.
Yeah.
It's a therapy channel. I got over 1 million views on YouTube.
Right.
I hear that being barefoot is somehow sensual. A young man told me that. Well, he wasn't young, but a man told me that. He
A
was
young
like,
man,
I
she
heard
went
one
on
time
Plenty
that
of
you were
Fish.
barefoot.
There are more sensory receptors in the bottom of the feet than there are in the genital area.
Ooh, tell me more.
All right, nerd. But anyway.
It is.
Okay.
Thank
Dr.
you,
Bay.
doctor.
Dr. Bay, it is.
I was in a relationship for 15 years.
Uh-huh.
So, you know.
Oh, and you know.
Y'all went barefoot running a lot?
He's qualified.
Oh, no. It is that, you know, to keep the...
But it leads to my next question here is, I mean, in the studio right now, and you can see on the video, go to joepadula.com, studio cam, click that button.
Yeah.
We have 4 beautiful women in here right now, okay? And,
Are you counting Ernesto?
Yeah, I can
I was like, wait a minute.
Right? And we have 3 beautiful women in here, and yes, I mean,
You're pretty.
what? Thank you. And what is the? She said it to Ernesto.
You're such a stealer.
And so, what is the need for women like yourselves to have to go on these sites? I mean, why can't beautiful women like yourselves who have great personalities, who are able to communicate a message, okay? And why the necessity to go on an app or a site to find a date? Why can't you find it without using those things?
I mean, you've seen the commercials. They say it gives you a little more conversation before, and you get to know the person better. Honestly, like, none of those things are true.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So it's a different way of going at it.
Right.
So if you haven't had any luck doing one thing, try another way, you know? And, I mean, it's always been logical in a lot of other circumstances, but
Oh yeah.
for me, I just, it didn't really work out.
Different results, tried different strategies.
Didn't work out.
That's
Roxy?
it.
I was just saying what Danny said in the beginning is it's kind of just a curiosity
Right.
thing. You see other
Yeah.
people doing it, and you're like, let me go see what it's
I
about.
want to play too.
But
Yeah.
it just never took off for me, really,
Okay,
any of
cool.
it. Yeah.
I mean, here
Do you
is-
guys know anyone that it's been successful for? Anyone
Yeah,
that's gotten
yeah.
married from Tinder
I met a doctor at Vanderbilt, but it wasn't successful. I got scared.
That was a psychiatrist.
He was like working. Okay, Sky walks in. Hey, I'm on brain surgery here.
No,
this
it was
guy.
on the
I'm a
swiping
gynecologist.
one. What's the swiping
Did
one?
you say a gynecologist? Danny?
No.
Oh,
No.
Sky's doctor was
Yeah.
a gynecologist. Oh man.
But I'll tell you what, I
Healthy
think
under the hood.
that's what everyone hopes to hear.
Roxy, I mean, you're into the modeling now. When did you get into the modeling?
It was about January, February this year.
Right?
Yeah.
And I mean, what got you into the modeling? What was the reason for it?
Actually, I very first got started, I moved here and had a photographer just reach out to me and was like, hey, would you like to take some photos? I'm like,
Were you
no
creeped
way.
out by that?
Yes,
Yeah,
very
yes,
much.
you were.
He's
I
one of my
would've been
good
too.
friends now too.
Oh, okay.
And he got me into the Harley stuff.
Right.
But at first I was like, yeah, no,
Yeah,
no
no.
thanks. He's like, you know, I've done a couple of your friends, not like that, but photos. So, you know, I just kind of reached out to them and was
Right.
like, hey, is he legitimate to
Good
work
call.
with?
Good
And
call.
and from there, it just kind of snowballed where other photographers wanted to do some work with me.
Good deal. And what are you looking to do with your Roxy? And to check out her photos, go to the Joe Padula Show Facebook page. All her links are right there on the page. Check out her Facebook page. Okay. I mean, here it is. You're beautiful. You're very photogenic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do with the modeling? Do you want to make it a career?
It's right now, it's just for leisure. It's definitely not for career, but I have some people starting to hit me up as, hey, you know, how can I model for you type
Right.
things.
Oh.
And I had that going into it, you know, that's why it's Rebel Yell Modeling. It's not just my name or
Right.
anything like that. It's because I'm a businesswoman.
Very cool.
Why the yell? Why Rebel Yell?
Billy Idol fan.
Oh, okay. There you go. Very good. Very good. Touche. He might sue you. But
Don't you have a Billy Idol story, don't you? You should tell us sometime.
oh yeah.
I'd love to hear
we did a
that.
party where we hired Billy Idol to be the live music act.
Uh-huh.
And he loves vodka. He loves vodka.
A lot.
And when he drinks his vodka, he likes to tell his celebrity stories. Yes. He's got one about Madonna, and he gets out to the crowd, and the crowd is out there. They're like, yeah, Billy Idol, and he comes out and he sticks out his two middle fingers to the crowd. Okay,
They love it.
that's right. You see these two middle fingers, right? And then he tells a story about him and Madonna.
Wow.
It's very intimate. It's not
I'm
much
sure it's
info.
special.
But you got your modeling, okay? And I mean, here it is. You're not the average age of models when I think of models. All right? Does that work for you?
You know, it does. It shocks a lot of people, which makes me feel good, I guess. But
I was amazed when I found out you were 58 years old.
I know,
I
right?
couldn't believe it. No, that's not true.
With 5 kids.
and I'm not embarrassed. I'm 35. I
Right.
have 3 children. I have a daughter that's going to turn 18 in a few weeks.
Isn't
so,
that amazing?
I've
Yeah.
never guessed.
it's just I kind of want to put it out there that just do what you want to do. It doesn't matter how old you are, how late in life. You know,
Bill, would
just
you
do
guess
what's
she's
going to make
35?
you what makes
Never.
you happy.
Never.
No.
You
Right.
know.
Yeah. Any scars or any damage from the body damage from having 3 kids?
Okay, that's rough now.
That's
Wow,
enough.
Joe.
No, I'm
Moving
not.
on.
This is a legit question.
All right, she says no.
I don't know. No.
Prove
How,
it.
how do you because there's a lot of women out there that their body, I mean, it's put through a lot, okay, and you get those marks, okay. Some of them, they get the surgeries there.
Right.
So what do you recommend to these women out here that want to get rid of that stuff, that want to look at like you?
Scars are cool.
Scars are cool.
They're cool.
Okay, good
You
answer.
know,
I
be
like
yourself. I've got scars. I've got from having children. You know, I'm not
the
embarrassed
cut? You
by
got
them.
the cut?
No, I had all mine naturally.
Good.
Well, it's the same
I
way.
recommend that too.
Yeah,
Pop
but
those kids out naturally unless you have to medically.
you know, there's all types of modeling now. There's big curvy women coming in modeling, and they're beautiful models.
That's right. Lane Bryant
yeah.
magazines. Yeah.
I mean, in the women, the tattoos, the big women, they're coming out.
Love it.
I
It
don't.
doesn't matter.
Thank
I
you.
want the stigma
No,
gone
thank you.
from what you have to look like.
Right.
You know, when I was little growing up, everyone was like, "You should model," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "I'm sure I can't."
Right.
Yeah.
BS.
Yeah,
Well, you
beauty
could-
is not
you could.
perfection.
BS.
Yeah. And now you
There's-
just wear bigger heels. It's great.
Heels, the way you can position your body, the photographer can position a certain way and it will elongate your body.
Right.
You know, so there's tricks and trades. You
I
just
love it.
you learn how you go, and it doesn't matter to women. If you want to do something, do it. Don't let anyone tell you can't.
Oh
do it.
yeah.
And I like your story, Roxy. It's good. It's an underdog story. Okay. Because
Admirable.
anytime I talk to the girls that are modeling and everything, they're very young. They're not opinionated. You know, they give
They're
over-
not.
They're not. They're
They're
just.
not. They're not thoughtful as the word.
They're not, and you have an intelligence about you, okay, which goes with a look, and for that, I'd like your story to be heard. Okay?
Thank
'Cause
you.
There's other out there that could be like you, but man, I don't know why they just don't want to do it.
Well, tell them to reach out to me. I'll help them.
There you go.
Very
And
inspirational.
photo shoots coming up. What do you guys got?
Oh yeah, I've got some dark stuff coming. You know, I like the dark,
Yeah.
the dark art.
Very artsy. If you go on the Rebel Yell modeling Facebook page, you'll see
Yeah.
what we're exactly talking about.
Looks great.
So
Thank
yes,
you.
Sky, locally, what do you got for us as we get ready for a break?
Well, we've got a Clarksville woman that was featured on Best Time Ever with Neil Patrick Harris. A Clarksville woman had her 15 minutes of fame when she appeared on NBC's A Best Time Ever with Neil Patrick Harris on Tuesday night. Now, Kelly Anise Shupert appeared completely surprised when Harris announced that she was one of the contestants participating in the sing-along live segment with singer Gloria Estefan.
Gloria Estefan.
Shupert was shown on the screen via a hidden Skype cameras in her home. She and two other contestants from
That's pretty
Oklahoma and Florida each won $1,000 for completing the lyrics to Estefan's Conga.
Oh.
Yeah,
Come on, baby, won't you move that conga,
Come on,
right?
everybody, baby, to that conga.
Yeah, that's the
The show, which features various celebrity guests each episode, airs on Tuesday nights on NBC.
Sky, hold that thought for 1 second.
Yep.
Sister Hazel, I'm on the board.
Yes.
Finally.
Sister Hazel, 1-1-1.
I love this
Whatever,
song.
we got what, like 20 minutes left?
No, we got
For
an
the
hour
show?
left.
I know. All right, well, this segment of the show is brought to you by Hops, Java, and Juice. Organic juices, amazing coffee blends, and freshly made edibles right on Strawberry Alley. Hops, Java, and Juice is now serving.
I love me some Hops Java.
I
Love me
love
some
it.
Hops Road.
Mm-hmm.
Over there in the Strawberry Alley.
All right.
Yes, model Roxy Rebel hanging out with us. Rebel Yell Model. Okay, go check out her Facebook page. Click like on that Facebook page. She's also on Twitter too. Give her a follow. And yeah, I mean, you'll see the beauty that she displays. It's very impressive, Roxy.
And
Very
she's starting a
impressive.
modeling agency.
Right.
Come on, that's great.
Yeah.
Are you from
It's looking like
Clarksville?
it might go that way. I am from here. Born
Yeah.
and raised.
Yeah, see that? Born and raised Clarksville. You have a chance. You have a chance. You don't have to go to the wayside past 30. You don't. You can stay fit. You can stay focused. You can still stay motivated. And yeah, just look at Roxy as your leadership and your model.
Yeah.
Thanks,
No pun
guys.
intended. All right, we're going to take a quick break here, but when we get back, we're going to push the focus towards Bill. Yes, Bill. So, sorry, I had to get the hottie talk out of the way.
You're good.
I had to. Because when we get back, we're going to be talking about
Yeah.
the walk, okay? You know, searching for a cure, search cure. Yeah, it's down in Nashville. It's next week, and we're going to talk about Maddie, okay, the whole bit. And yeah, I mean, Maddie's Warriors, right?
That's correct. That's
is
the team
group.
name.
Yeah, the team name. Maddie's Warriors.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, young Maddie, okay. Bill's going to tell that story in just a moment. Plus, also, Phil Gray is going to be joining the studio.
Fantastic, Grumpy Phil.
Yes, Grumpy Phil. I love Phil. He's so grumpy. He's so great. Scott, what do you got for us locally when we get back?
Well, we got a great story. We got hundreds of Rockasons that are returning to Fort Campbell.
Yes, welcome home, battle brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. Plus, another story that I want to go over here. Do kids dance too sexy at these their proms now?
If you watch YouTube, yeah.
Okay, well, a high school principal has pulled all dances from their school this year.
That's not cool. I mean, do you remember like the
It's gonna be
percolator?
a footloose.
Do you remember that?
You can't do that.
They foot fetish loose.
No, it's
Footloose. You can't take dancing away from kids.
Yeah, but
Oh, see, there's YouTube videos of like
hold
3-year-olds.
it. We'll get into it when we get
Okay.
back. Everyone's
Alright.
fired up
Wait,
already.
Phil's booty dancing.
Don't you take away my booty shaking. It's my Third Amendment.
Yeah.
Give him his guns and his booty shaking.
Quick, pop quiz. Danny, what is the
Oh.
Fifth Amendment?
I don't know.
Come on.
Is it free speech?
No, that's the First Amendment.
Is
There
it
you
guns?
Second Amendment.
You're getting close. Keep going.
I plead
That's
the
all anybody
Fifth.
talks about
Process
anymore.
of
I plead the
elimination.
Fifth.
Oh, insanity.
No, it's the right to remain silent.
Oh, well, goodness, guys.
No, that's when you get arrested.
No, right.
That's when you get
Okay,
arrested.
so you're not right on
the
it.
field.
Just tell me the answer.
I plead the field.
We'll tell you when we get back, right here on the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1500 AM. Absolutely.
Let me enter my seat.
Somebody said it.
What's it
What
called?
was it? What's the answer?
The right to remain silent.
Oh,
I
so you
said
were
that.
right.
No, it's not. It's the right to not self-incriminate.
Thank
No,
you.
oh, but
Joe,
these
like,
different words.
You beat
No, what you were doing was
That's the Marina rights.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
So I know those two.
You should know that too, huh?
Good.
But
See,
see,
and
Never mind,
it's
man.
more awesome that you're doing
Hey,
a
Joe.
modeling agency.
Army's
Like,
here.
you're not just modeling, you're doing
I'm
it.
working way there.
I'm sure you know the Marina.
Danny, can you take the Sky
Yeah,
co-host
the
chair?
right to remain silent, anything you say can't
I'm gonna
be
bring in
used.
all
Good
the
job,
Love it. That's the one.
We're gonna-
Thank you. That's the one he showed me. This is so cool. So cool.
Public defender, blah, blah,
And
blah.
that one, I'm not holding.
One would be appointed to you.
That one, heart is photoshopped.
So,
In this one, the photographer photoshopped me in this building. And that's not even on my head. Isn't that
Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah.
That's a good photographer too.
Yeah.
So are you sticking with like one photographer for your whole
No,
company?
no, all these are different ones.
Okay.
It's a series
That's a
of probably
good one. I
4 or
love
5.
that. I really like those, honestly, those super Photoshop rolls. The element, it's like, the colors,
What are you showing the
Layers. Some of the
pictures?
photos,
They're
yeah.
good.
they're
They're
good.
good.
She likes the bloody ones.
I do. They just look cooler.
I'm gonna do
Well,
a
that's
more
your
fun to
thing.
look
That-
at.
That's
yeah.
your.
I'm gonna do a graveyard shoot here in a little bit, and
It's
then
October.
I'm finally gonna shoot my first couples one.
I want to ask a couple questions too about the creepos.
Oh, yeah.
Because you get them, right?
Oh God, you have no idea, Joe. It's horrible. That's why I don't do anything else.
Oh.
Facebook keeps me entertained enough.
Oh, man. I'd like to work with you sometime, actually. Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
I've got to go and like your page or something.
See, and I do my nude.
That is pretty.
This waterfall. I'll show you.
See, what I'm awful at is like the actual poses, you know, like lining your body correctly. Did you have any kind of training or anything like that? This is just all natural for you?
I just do. That's the picture Joe has on the flyer today. That waterfall is not photoshopped. That is completely real.
That's insane.
And that's in it. It's on private property in Tennessee. It's like 2 hours away.
I've been there. I fell down that, I think. I bet you. Is it on Fort Camp with a bike along you?
No, honey. This is like 2 hours away. There's the whole thing actually.
That is fantastic. That is fantastic. You look so like long.
And it doesn't look real.
No.
And I'm only 5'3". I'm very short.
Oh, wow. You look good.
So.
Good photographer. Good posing.
That's just kind of I love the black and white.
When do you graduate, Danny?
Another year and a half, 2 years.
So you still got all the fun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The fun part, the upper division.
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's crazy enough. It's really just been flying by.
Yeah. What all classes are you in right now?
Right now, I've got two of my classes are biology, and then the other 2 are news reporting and
Danny,
business
take this chair here.
communications.
How come nobody brings cookies anymore?
I brought Cheetos.
No, don't do
You
that.
can't
Don't
share
do that.
Cheetos. People lick their fingers and put them back in the bag.
You're right.
Cheetos is
Oh no.
Wet sugar, paste hands.
Quick, get your dirtiest foods. Cheetos is definitely up there.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, here we go.
Cheetos and ribs, and you have no social life.
Yo, welcome back.
This is on your list.
Oh, you don't know who this is? I'll tell you who this is. They were originally called White Underbelly, right? I believe.
That's the worst band name ever.
Well, that's why they changed it.
Yeah.
Philly, I'll tell you what, Phil. We'll let you get this point. Phil, if you could put those headphones on, name that band. Yeah. You got this, Phil. Phil, you got this.
Is it the police?
No. Minus
Sounds like
point. Sky loses a point.
Hey, you stop. I only got one of those.
This guy's
No,
like
not ringing a bell, man.
I'll give you a hint. I got a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell.
Oh my goodness, great! Blue Oyster Cult.
Blue Oyster Cult. Is that right, Mark Owens? Phil Gray on the board, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, Phil Gray in studio. Welcome back,
Oh.
Phil. How are you, brother?
Oh, I'm doing good, man.
Yeah.
I thought I was really, yeah, okay, yeah, I guess I remember this. Well, I don't remember much. It's set in 1977, so I don't remember much of this, but.
Yeah.
Phil used to hang out with Cosby back in the day.
No.
No, that's all alleged.
Alleged. Some creepy stories, isn't it?
Yeah.
Roxy, you got any creepy stories since you began modeling? I'm sure, I mean, you get a lot of compliments. I'm sure there's some creepos out there that contact you also. Because you're easily accessible, you know, I mean, social media, you go to the Facebook page, people can send you messages the whole bit.
What's some of the creepiest ones that you got so far?
Oh, I've gotten pictures.
Oh yeah, like
oh, everything.
Yeah, of everything. Oh.
Well.
Like what do you mean? Just pictures? They just send you, hey, my name is Roger. No. Here is this.
Just hey, sexy, hey, cutie.
Yeah, right.
You know, or asking me for pictures. And I mean, I'm pretty out there with my photos.
Right.
I mean, you get to see a lot anyway, and people still ask me for more.
Yeah, still Facebook acceptable though.
Right. Yeah.
But man, so they send you pictures, okay?
Pictures. They want to go on dates.
Yeah.
And I'm polite, and when I reject them, I've had people yell at me through messaging and call me names, and I'm
all caps. They read all
That's terrible.
Yeah, they'll just generalize women as, you know.
Yeah.
Certain people. Yeah.
The female dog.
Yes.
Right. Oh,
and get an attitude, and I'm just like, and I respond to every message now because I hate that my little icon wasn't on for.
Oh, yes.
Remember, I even made a comment. I'm like, I'm never going to be able to turn that on because if you guys seen the messages I get, you'd understand why. I don't even want to respond to half of them. But
Facebook now has a time thing. It tells you how quick you want to respond and the grade you want. Yeah, I hear it. I hate that thing.
So now I just respond some way, somehow.
Yeah. Just let them know.
I have the same thing. I cannot see that little red number. I'm just, you know, I guess obsessive compulsive. I can't look at that little red number on my phone and not go there and find out what it is.
I thought when Phil said I have the same thing, as people were contacting Phil, asking for dates and pictures.
Well, that happens too all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. If I don't reply, I'm drinking or asleep.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Once every 30 years, I got to deal with it. You know, it's just it's terrible.
Now we got also in studio Bill's hanging out with us, and Bill, you got a big event going on. I mean, it's next weekend. We brought you in so there's plenty of time to help promote it and support it. And this is a big deal. Man.
Yeah.
This is a big deal. You know, your story is it's a tearjerker, no doubt about it. Even the tough guys, you know, I get a little emotional when they hear this. Maybe you can start it off for us.
I don't even really know where to start. Back in 2010, my daughter, Madison Lamley, she was 5 years old at the time.
Okay.
She was diagnosed with cancer. We had taken her, you know, many times to the doctor for checkups and everything. She was feeling real sick and everything.
So, what was the symptoms that led you into the doctor's office in the first place?
Just a lot of fatigue. Okay. She was very outgoing, like any typical 5-year-old.
Right.
Always on the go.
Yeah.
There was, 2 or 3 nights in a row, she just 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, she wanted to lay down. She didn't have any energy to do anything.
Right.
Started running about 105-degree temp, and
man, 105.
105.
That's like lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point.
That's very high.
Yep. So we took her to the ER in Little Rock. We were living down there at the time. From there, they started doing all kinds of testing and everything. When they did throat culture, they noticed spots in the back of the throat.
Man.
From there, they ordered CT scans.
Right.
That's when they found the cancer.
Unbelievable. And the whole process of her going through it, I mean, was she handling it well? Was she strong? I mean, that's a lot to ask for a kid. It's listen, kid, we gotta go to the doctor again. You gotta go be in this adult situation. I mean, this isn't meant for kids.
Yeah. It's hard, especially telling your, 5-year-old daughter that wants to go out inside and play every day.
Right.
We spent weeks upon weeks in the hospital at a time. Even when she did get to go home, maybe for 2 or 3 days, back to the hospital the next day because she was running fever or something.
Right.
Just to see a child go through that and not really grasp what they're going through, it's heartbreaking, whether it's your child or anybody else's.
So it progressively got worse, the situation?
After the first year, she actually went into, she had beaten cancer. And that was very short-lived. About a month later, we did testing again.
What were you guys doing what were you doing, the chemo?
Yeah, she went through 8 weeks of radiation and was going through chemo about every other week. So.
And as you know, I mean, the chemo it's very taxing on an adult body. I can't even imagine a 5-year-old girl having to endure this.
It's, and that's one of the things, the reason I do this, because all the chemo treatments that they use on children are made for adults. They're not made for children.
Right.
So that's why I do all the, fundraising and everything I can for the kids.
Right. Now, it eventually took its course?
Yeah, after 16 months, she finally, she succumbed to cancer. She lost her battle. It's been September 21st of this year. It was 4 years.
Right. Well, I mean, you don't wish this upon anyone. It's not natural for a parent to bury their child. It just isn't. And, you guys, you could have taken two different routes. You could have been angry at the world. You could have been just spiteful towards everyone around you. Why do I have to go through this and not these people? Were you guys angry at first?
Oh yeah, I'm still angry at times.
Understood.
But going through what I went through, no parent should ever have to hear the doctor say your child has cancer, and that's the ultimate goal that I'm trying for, and everybody else that is involved in these events is trying for too.
Right, because now your mission, okay, is to, like you just said, make sure that no other parent really has to go to this anymore. Right. All right, and what's some of the ways that you guys are doing it?
Well, like I said, next weekend, on Saturday the 17th, we have a cancer walk for childhood cancer. What this does is not only raises money for childhood cancer research, it also brings kind of the community together.
Right. That awareness is needed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, I mean, when you think of cancer patients and cancer fighters, automatically it's adults. You don't even fathom that a child is enduring this and going through this.
Yeah. Before she even got sick, I was clueless to it. I didn't know, how many children are actually diagnosed every day and how many actually lose their battle every day to cancer.
What do you know about the numbers with the children?
It's 42 children are diagnosed every day and 7 pass away every day.
Unbelievable. Now, how can people attend this? How can people go to this walk in Nashville, and how can they contribute, not only just the awareness, but financially?
There's 2 ways. There's a website you can go to, is curesearch.org. You can go to the Nashville link. You can sign up under our team name, is Maddie's Warriors. If you want to create your own team or just donate just in general to the cause, you can go to their website.
That's right. All those links are on the Joe Padula Show Facebook page. Okay, pinned to the top is the space promotional poster, and I mean, you see Bill's picture. You see all the links there. It takes you right there. Telling you, even if you can't make it there in person, okay, there's other ways that you can help. It's for a great cause, because man, kids don't need to suffer. You know what I mean? And with the right amount of money, the right amount of donations, focusing in this area, man, we could fix this.
Absolutely.
Look at the cures that has come through the years, especially most recently. Okay, and Phil, maybe you know more about this than I. I mean, the amount of cures that have been coming up within even the last decade. I mean, we're making leaps here. And man, we got to make a leap on this one. We have to.
Well, I think there's always reason for hope, and especially in this area. When I was a kid, my cousin Warren was diagnosed with cancer, with leukemia, died shortly afterwards. It was very hard on us because we were all such good friends, did everything together, and watching that happen to him. But 1969, it was a death sentence.
Right.
It was an automatic death sentence. Cancer survivor was not something that was talked about a whole lot. There wasn't a lot of it. I mean, there weren't a lot of cancer survivors. And we look at where we are now. We look at from the beginning of the 20th century until 100 years later, we went from 51.8 year lifespan average to 78.3. So yeah, this stuff, I know people get tired about hearing about awareness campaigns and being asked for donations, but this money does some good. Things like the V Foundation, stuff like that, it's doing good. There are more and more cancer survivors. If you look in your Facebook page, you'll see a lot of your own friends, people you know, and they're survivors. Right. That's something that was not usual 40 years ago.
Well, very well said, Phil. And Bill, thank you for sharing that story. I know it can't be easy, you know what I mean? Yeah. It can't be easy, but I appreciate you coming on the show. Yeah, man. We're going to show our support, and one of the ways that we're going to personally show support to you is you want to get a tattoo of Maddie on your body, like a portrait, and we're going to start a GoFundMe account for you, and we're going to get that done for you.
Thank you.
Let me tell you, it's man, it needs to be done, because we want to keep you motivated so you can keep motivating others to pursue this fight.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, forget about it. No, and I think we're going to send you to No Regrets Tattoo. Get that done. Get some good context.
Right.
Oh yeah, good artist down.
Cool.
Yeah. So look for that GoFundMe link. We'll get that started up this weekend. And man, help support the cause. These kids, man, they don't need to go through this crap. We can help fix it. All right, Sky, locally, what do you got before we all start crying?
Well, we've got hundreds of Rock-a-Thons that are returning to Fort Campbell. 2 returns this weekend, and 2 more over the next 10 days will bring hundreds more 3rd Brigade soldiers home to Fort Campbell. More than 600 troops are returning from deployment in support of the contingency operations in Afghanistan. The soldiers are from multiple battalions of the 3rd Brigade Combat Team Rock-a-Thons. The 240 troops are expected home on Friday. That'll be followed by returns Sunday, Wednesday, and Tuesday, October 20th.
All right, yes. I love it when our boys and girls from overseas come home. Good. It's good. And you know what? I recommend it. If you've never been to one of the welcome home ceremonies, they're great. Fort Campbell's very good at it. Very good at it. You know, from one person, from being there, watching the soldiers come home, and actually being a soldier coming home.
Oh, yeah.
It's a necessity.
Do you have anybody waiting on you when you got back?
Yeah, I had an entire Fort Campbell base.
Aww.
Yeah, no, my family was distant, but yeah, we're telling you, and that's what's great about Fort Campbell. They make sure that everybody has somebody there, whether it's someone through the unit, someone through the unit's family, the MWR, whether it's the FRGs, the family readiness groups. I'm telling you, welcome homes are special. You can always go check them out. Just check out the links. They have the times, approximated times. They don't know exactly when they're going home. But
yeah. Well, this segment of the show has been brought to you by No Regrets Tattoo Studio, the Clarksville and Fort Campbell destination for your body art.
All right, I'm ready to lighten the mood a little bit. When we get back, we're going to play a little on-air game brought to you by Wicked Good Sandwiches.
Oh.
It's called Bay That Tune.
Yes.
That's right, Bay. How are you?
Hi.
All right. There he is. And Bay's going to read off some lyrics from some very popular classic rock songs.
Oh.
Yes, classic rock.
All right.
Yeah. Phil, are you a classic rock guy?
Look at me, Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
He's classic all
Look
over.
at me. Roxy, I mean, what about you? You know classic rock?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Are you confident? You think you'll know what Bay's saying when he's saying it?
I'm pretty confident.
All right, Bill? You like the classic rock,
I
right?
like it. Yeah.
Sky, now,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, so we got that, plus also Ari's going to be joining us when we get back also. We got some news to go over, headlining entertainment, and plus, man, live music. Clarksville, we're telling your story, whether it's humorous, whether it's effective, whether it's serious. I'm telling you, and that's what I like about our program. We're able to mold our focus. And Bill, thank you for sharing.
Thank you for having me.
I'm telling you, we gotta get done. All right, don't go nowhere. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely. All right. Oofa.
Oof, I'm saying oofa.
Oof.
That ain't the word,
I
man.
gotta check my phone. Ari said he was gonna be here. Like,
He's here.
Oh, okay, good. No.
He's here. All right, you got the traffic? All right, let's clear out. We'll let this place.
Interstate love song, Stone Temple Pilots.
You got it.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My computer is working.
No, literally. I mean, I was out. Looking for a good time anytime.
You only do one commercial before you do the traffic, right?
Time now for a traffic update here on WJZM Radio, brought to you by the Augustine Insurance Group. Traffic moving along smoothly in the Clarksville area. We don't have any accidents reported at this time. We do have a traffic stop reported on Cumberland Drive. Be on the lookout for that, as well as the usual afternoon slow spots, including Wilma Rudolph and New Providence Boulevard. Fort Campbell traffic on 41A and the intersection of Madison Street and MLK Boulevard. All usually slow this time of day. Slow down, stay alert, and have a safe ride home on this Friday afternoon. As always, this traffic update brought to you by the Augustine Insurance Group, Clarksville's insurance experts since 1972.
talk myself into the reason I'm leaving. Baby, don't you know, every time you come around, girl, you got it.
All right, let's figure out the schematics here. Okay,
Does not want to bring an R in.
yeah, well, let's bring in Ari.
You got a list for his
Oh, yeah, it's in your folder.
Baby, don't you know?
Oh, I don't think I put it in the folders. Sorry about that.
From Phil, Roxy, and Ari right here.
Still need this.
No, it's all yours. Yes, yes, we do, sir.
Wait, you do need it?
Yeah, we do need it for out here, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Phil,
Roxy,
Ari, Sky, and
Bill.
Who?
Bill. Bill will be here. Yeah, sorry, I failed you on that, Mark.
No, that's all right.
Alright, Bill, you go. Bill, you're good with the lyrics? You know the song, right? Whoa, 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 whoa.
I know. Okay. That's why I took out my headphones. Well, I said it now.
Good, good.
You're right there on that black chair.
Yeah, take this one, the one that Sky, next to Sky. And Sky likes her leg rubbed. Okay.
Lately, I've been walking this road, so simple, trying to figure it out.
Here we go. You guys ready? Let's do this. Look that too. Yes, Ari, you're coming in. All right, just press broadcast and then save it after.
They were kind of like this. It's gotten worse over the years.
Danny, you're gonna be standing this one. I hope you don't mind. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Phil, Roxy, Ari.
Phil, where?
Right here, sir.
Okay.
We need to, you know. Hey, Joe.
Just don't cheat when he's reading. Don't look at his list.
Joe.
Ari, have a seat right there. That's all yours.
Lecture along the line once in corroborating story. Lecture along the line one.
Alright. I'm gonna do teams.
Oh, wait.
I'm with Ari on this
Can
one.
you
You're
get out?
gonna win this game.
Yeah.
You gonna win?
Yeah.
What are we winning?
Tell him.
Sandwiches. Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
You know the way to my heart.
Yay.
All right, here we go. Yo, welcome back, everybody.
Give it off.
See, I can hit this.
Yeah, you can. You totally, you did that.
Practice. In the rain today, I was walking into my car in the rain. Hey, Florida school. Who was doing that? Who was that? That was
It
you.
was me.
No, it wasn't me.
You got a deep voice for those oohs. Ooh. Hey, Florida school. Yes, the board has approved $600,000 payout to the families of 3 students who died after being hypnotized by Northport High School principal George Kenny. Isn't that crazy?
What?
Yeah, the first student hanged himself after being hypnotized by Kenny multiple times in order to improve his guitar playing. However, this is a crazy story.
Wow.
However, friends say that the kid couldn't remember his own name after the hypnosis sessions. Now, another student hanged herself after Kenny hypnotized her to improve her SAT scores.
This is scary.
This is scary.
Yeah.
And the football team's quarterback died in a car crash on his way home from a painful dental visit after Kenny taught him to hypnotize himself to deal with pain during games.
Wow.
Kenny resigned in 2012,
Yeah.
pleaded no contest to 2 misdemeanors, served 1 year of probation, and is currently operating a bed and breakfast in North Carolina.
Wow.
Man, that is crazy.
How-
Deacon's novel.
Oh man.
That was an episode of
How was
Gotham
he able
recently.
to hypnotize a student after one student?
I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't there. Actually, I was there, and let me tell you, okay? You can't do this. You can't do this. We had our friend Scott Schmarin call.
Who is certified?
Yeah, listen. If you read a book and think you can start doing this stuff, don't do it. And hey, kids out there, and adults, don't get hypnotized by hacks and whacks.
No.
All right, you're messing with the brain. You're messing with the brain.
And belief structures.
Yeah.
Well, but how did the girl do on her SATs?
You know what? That's a good question, Ari. That's a good question.
Let's follow up on that.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the studio. Our live music for today. Yes, Ari Lyon. How are you, Ari? Yes.
Excellent. Thank you. Oh, no, don't clap. You haven't heard me yet.
No. I've heard you. I've heard you on the
You know, we can
SoundCloud,
take it back.
your YouTube videos. Let me tell you, I like your style. I like not only your sound, but I like your setup to your sound. Okay,
Thank you.
You're very conversational before you start playing a song.
I like your hair.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank
he
you.
is rock and roll.
Yeah.
You are rock and roll.
So fancy.
It's got magic powers.
Yeah, that's right. Sky, don't look at him. You might get hypnotized.
I heard Angel sing when he walked in.
No, don't look, don't look.
That was Joe.
Yeah, that's right. But all right, we're going to get into some headlining news here, but before we do, yes, it is that time. Once again, one of my favorite games to play here on the show.
My favorite by far.
Brought to you by Wicked Good Sandwiches, our Wicked Good on-air game. Bathe that tune, everybody. Yes, bathe that tune. Yes. All right. Oh, there it is. There's that background music. Okay, Albay needs to concentrate.
Okay.
And here, hide that from Sky. She likes to look.
I can't see.
Okay, good.
Although my eyes.
No, it's not that. You wear glasses. You can't be that good.
I don't wear glasses.
Yes, you do.
I wear contact lenses.
Yeah, now you wear contact lenses.
Okay. What are you trying to say?
Bang bang.
Nerd Sky is amazing, though. I love Nerd Sky when she puts her glasses on.
Yeah.
Very librarian.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Move on.
All right, Wicked Good on-air game, Bay that tune. Our very own Bay here with his unique dialect. We'll read in spoken word.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the lyrics to very well-known songs.
Yes.
And the first contestant to correctly guess the name of the song gets a point. All right? And you get a half a point if Bay reads the song title lyric before someone answers. You know what I mean?
The hook of the song.
Right, the hook.
Mm-hmm.
By hook or by crook.
What the hook gonna be?
Yeah, that's right, Bay. That's not the song. But the one with the most points at the end of 5 songs wins the Covenant Wicked Good Sandwich. All right, and today playing will be Sky. You're playing along, right?
It's the Ark of the Covenant.
You have chosen wisely.
Run, Indy, run.
Oh.
Okay, it's okay, good.
So Sky will be playing along, okay? Phil Gray, all right, who gets the last name Gray, not because of the streak in his hair, but because, yes, you are the man. Who we're hoping you get a radio show here soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, Roxy Rebel, okay, she's a model, and not for nothing, she's a leader in the what do you want to say, the 30-plus age models?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
She goes through.
In the modeling industry, just give it a big umbrella term.
There you go.
I want to know what a rebel yell sounds like.
Yeah, yeah.
How's it go?
One more time.
One more time, please.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good. That's a good buzzer noise.
Okay, that is your buzzer noise when you know the answer.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Phil, what's your buzzer?
I don't know. I'm still astounded by that one.
Okay, you're going for the regular?
Yeah.
Okay. Sky, something unique?
All right.
Okay, all right. All right. And yes, our live music guest for the day will also be playing along, and he's got quite the story, and it takes him over a couple different nations and here back to Nashville. Yes, Ari Lyon. Ari, what's going to be your buzzer?
I think I'm just gonna get really excited that I know the answer.
Okay, and an example?
I'll scream out the answer.
No. You need a buzzer first.
Whoa!
Okay, whoa!
Can I change my buzzer to a yo?
Yes.
All
Okay,
right,
so
thank
You can do yo.
we got we got yeah, we got
Yeah,
yo, and we got Sky. What is yours?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, Kool-Aid.
My
All right, Bay. I know you've been practicing all day.
Have I? Was I?
That's what you say.
Okay.
You know, I'm trying not to sing it.
All right,
You know.
Sky, stop looking at his paper.
I'm not looking. I'm
And
reading
Bay,
mine.
stop letting her look at your paper. Okay, hold it up so you can see.
Usually I'm in the
Look,
corner.
I built a wall now.
All
I
right,
can't
here we
see
go. Are you guys ready? Song number 1 Bang that tune.
She was fast machine. She was
Oh!
a fast machine.
I heard. Oh,
AC/DC, you shook me all night long.
is he right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Please continue those lyrics, Bang. Wow, that's impressive, Art. Man.
It's my karaoke jam.
I'll tell you, that was like in 3 words.
It was
Yeah.
3 words.
Yes, Bang. Try not to mess up the first 3 words again. All right. Thank you.
It's how it went together, so you know.
All right, all right. Yeah, great song right here. She told me to come, but I was already there.
I think the
Oh,
song has
not your
some
go-to.
innuendo to
Yes,
it.
very, very much so, sir. Very much
I'm
so.
just guessing.
We were making and you shook me up. Ari, this is your karaoke. Do you mind karaoke?
I got you.
Here we go.
I got
Here
you.
we go.
Yeah, you!
Yeah.
Shook me all night long!
Yeah, fire.
I did not have nearly enough vodka for this.
No worries, guys. Got some for you.
Oh, perfect.
All right, very good. So Ari's on the board. Nice job, Ari. 1 point. All right, here we go.
Extra for karaoke.
Song number 2. Bang that tune.
I've listened to preachers. I've listened to fools. I watched all the dropouts
Danny, no help.
who make their own rules. One person condemns, 2 wolves and control. The media sells it and you live to row.
Chief AJ is going crazy up there. He knows it.
Oh, he's doing the drain dance.
Mental room still screaming, driving me insane. I'm going off the rails on the crazy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Roxy
no
Rebel?
idea though. Yeah, it was Crazy Train, but
All right, she gets half a point for it. Yes, Crazy Train. That's right.
By Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, by Ozzy Osbourne. That's right.
I should have listened to the words of these songs.
See, it's not that easy though.
No.
It isn't.
It's not that easy.
It's
when
not
it's
when you're just reading it.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I love it. I always think of that commercial now. We're in the car and the kids are doing the sound effects. What is that for? What commercial is that for? It was a Super Bowl commercial first, and then it went to regular.
I just wish they would leave my songs alone in these
Ah.
commercials. You know, it just.
Okay.
But they need money. They need money. Ozzy needs money, man. Millions of people.
You know, as long as they're not advertising laxatives, I guess I can deal with it.
That's
you know.
right, that's
But
right.
when they start using classic rock to advertise like old people stuff, that's where I start thinking, man, stop it.
Like
Stop
catheters.
it. Stop. Stop.
Catheters.
Yeah. You know, when they got AC/DC
Oh,
playing in the
it's
background
funny.
of Wilford Brimley talking about diabetes. You know, yeah.
Viagra, stand up and shout.
Oh boy.
All right, here we go.
That's funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, song number 3, Bang That Tune.
Buddy, you're a young man. Hard man.
Oh!
Yo.
Phil goes, that, yo. Phil?
We are the champions.
Okay, you want to give by who?
Queen.
There you go. All right.
Wrong one.
That. You had that.
Wrong one.
Did you say?
No, it's We Will Rock You / We Are the Champions. It's
That's
they're
true.
both of them together.
Judges?
Smosh.
We'll give it to Phil. Yes, he gets a point. Very good, Phil. Yes. We will rock you. Ari, can you do karaoke for this one?
I never touched Freddie Mercury.
Okay, understood. Well, yes, that's why you're still alive. Yes, that's right.
Dude, interesting little tidbit. You know what Brian May does now? Brian May, the guitar player from Queen, awesome.
What does he do now, sir?
He was one of the lead people on the project the flyby on Pluto that just happened.
Oh, really?
He's an astrophysicist.
No.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, he got his
The
PhD
blonde guy?
Yeah,
like
he
8
was the
years ago.
spokesman. He was the
Wow.
spokesman for the Pluto project. Brian May, astrophysicist, guitar player for Queen.
All right.
You gotta love multi-talented.
There you go, Phil. Thanks
Dude
for
is awesome.
Thanks for that. That was good.
Cool.
Rock you.
That's what I learned.
Hey, he was a better rocker. All right, so one
Pluto's
point
pretty impressive.
for Phil.
And
It's not even a planet
it's
anymore.
not a planet. It's a planet. It's a planet. We don't know.
It's a dwarf planet.
We don't.
Pluto's
know.
a planet. Everybody
I
leave it
object to
alone.
the-
Pluto's
to
a
the term
planet.
dwarf.
I want it to be a planet, but NASA says otherwise.
We're rooting for you, Pluto.
Yeah, go get him, Pluto. We will rock you. All right. Song number 4. Pay that tune.
Love is like a bomb, baby. Come get it on. Living.
Yee.
Oh, Roxy Rebel.
Oh.
It's Def Leppard, Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Yo.
Is she right? All right, Roxy. Wow. Hey, finish those lyrics.
A special dance.
Living like a lover with a radar.
That's really considered classic
Looking
rock.
like a,
Absolutely.
like
Yeah,
a
for sure.
trap, like
Wow.
a video band.
Yeah.
Dominance is
Ouch.
the woman, and I'll be your man.
Okay.
Razzle in a dazzle, in
Okay.
that flash and little light.
Uh-huh.
Television loving baby, go all night.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Sometime-
Take that, Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Sometime, anytime,
Uh-huh.
sugar me sweet.
Sugar me sweet.
Little Miss, innocent. Sugar me, yeah.
Ah.
There you go. That's right.
Walker, walker.
Shake it up. You know this one, Ari?
I love this song.
Shook Up Ramen.
Here we go. Here we go.
This is my stripper song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if music doesn't work out, this is what's gonna happen.
Sugar on me. In the name of love.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think my next album, if it's cool with you, Bay, is just gonna be like classical music and you reading my lyrics over top of it.
I'm telling you, it's a moneymaker right there, Ari.
That's it.
That's I love it.
Yeah.
So, yes, now Roxy, that puts you at 1.5 points.
Nice.
And in the lead.
Ooh.
Now, here is
Watch out.
the last final song.
All right.
So, either Phil or Ari, you guys get it and you win. Or Roxy, you get it, secure your victory. Or Sky, you
Sure.
get it, and Roxy wins.
Okay.
Everyone tracking?
All right.
Can me and Phil team up and then split the sandwich?
Eat it like Lady and the Tramp, you know? Just
No,
Yeah, it'll be
he's
nice.
making an angry face. I don't think he wants.
I'll
your
go for
spaghetti.
that.
It feels like, oh, okay.
I'll go with it.
He's down.
All right, Bay, song number 5.
Oh.
Bay that tune.
I play along with the.
I can't read that word. You can do it, sir.
I play along with the cocaine.
Sky, stop
Where are
looking
you?
at
Where are
it.
you?
I'm getting
Sky's
nothing with
disqualified.
the- I'm already
Sky
disqualified.
can't answer this round.
I was gonna help
I
him.
do.
You're such a
New
cheater.
one.
I'm not even playing right now. I'm reading the news. I'm not even playing the game right now.
Yeah. I play along with this array. That doesn't seem to be a reason to change. You know I feel so dirty when they start talking cute. I want to tell her that I love her, but the point is probably moot. Because she
Key word was just said.
Because she's watching him with those eyes. And she
Jesse's girl,
Yeah.
Rick Springfield.
Yeah! Winner!
That's it.
Ari Lyon!
Have a Rick Springfield moment. I hung out with Rick Springfield not long ago,
Okay.
and we had an uncomfortable moment when he grabbed my friend's behind. And
was your friend a girl or guy?
That's a girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the moment's okay.
And it was no, she was into it. It wasn't.
yeah.
This
Well,
wasn't.
she's like,
I just
"Thank
want to,
you."
for the record, this was not harassment. She was very excited about it.
That's right.
But that's like her go-to story now. Is Rick Springfield grabbed my butt.
That's
so.
right. There you go. That could be the next title of your album.
And it is. And it is. Rick Springfield grabbed my friend's butt.
All right. Well, we're going to go to break here, but congratulations to Ari Lyon, our winner of this session of Wicked Good Sandwiches. Pay that tune.
All right. Yes. I love sandwiches.
All right, we're going to go to break here, but when we get back, Sky, we got some headlining entertainment news to go over.
Yes, we do.
And all along, we're going to do some live music with Ari.
Excellent.
I'm looking forward to this, no doubt about it. So, Clarksville, you don't want to miss out. Joe Padula Show, WJZM, 1400 AM. Absolutely.
Hey, Ari, you got any music on Spotify or online?
Yeah, on SoundCloud. Yeah.
All right, Joe, I'm out of here.
You're out?
Yep.
All right,
I gotta
pictures?
go.
Sorry, will you spell your name?
I gotta go
Oh
lock
yeah,
up the club, make sure everything's good
ARILYON.
before
I think it's just SoundCloud.com/ARILYON.
You want to stay for one more so we can give you a proper goodbye on there and one more plug?
Oh, we can.
We're going to take another break at 1:45.
ARILYON.
Quarter till?
1:45, yeah. Right.
Okay. Yeah, then that'll give me time.
There's a tune there called Sycamore, and there's also Stampede. Either one of those is cool.
And they're radio friendly, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
village of that.
Oh. Chief, you knew those, huh?
Yeah, I knew that. Come on, man.
Who doesn't know
Down there at the bottom.
You picked them.
Yeah, I never used SoundCloud.
Hey, I'm gonna bring Miranda in here just a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
You want to know which ones you're gonna do live? That way I don't play both. Oh, I'll do. I'm gonna do Sycamore, and then I'm gonna do one that's not on there.
I'll do Sycamore. Yeah.
Stampede is like. So I can play Stampede.
Norm McDonald.
Yeah.
I sent it
Neither of those two. Those two are just like acoustic, like random kind of.
Oh, what do you think?
That'll be good.
Yeah, we used to do that Christmas.
Yeah, that's cool.
You
These
got
are like
the-
$2,000 projects.
You got the voiceover capability. You know what I mean? You really do.
Hey, Joe, we do that Christmas thing again? Christmas album?
Oh, we need to do a Christmas album.
That's what we need to try.
Yep.
I want to
Figure
get
out my
into the
guitar?
weather
Sure.
outside is frightful.
Do I play in here?
Yes, yeah, you're gonna be on just right where you are.
Oh, okay, right on.
Oh yeah, we're still on. Wave. Hey.
What's up, picking my nose?
Yeah, oh, I don't know if you got the briefing, but this microphone is always live since we got a live videos of the show. So this microphone, they can hear us. You know, so hey, how you doing?
You need to come down this way where you can get a good look at you.
Yeah.
Just like you can curse on here because it's internet. So.
Oh, good.
Well,
Let's see if you're on there.
just don't get like, anti whatever.
No, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm a pro most things.
You do whatever you want.
I'm
Just
pro most
know that it is being recorded.
Yeah.
Do we have a sombrero anywhere?
Sombrero.
That'd be fantastic.
Where do you want
Right
me
here.
to be? Right here?
You want to sit or you want to stand in this thing?
I'll sit.
You'll sit?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sounds good.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, that's
So,
so
no,
Oh, that's
man,
awesome.
That was great, though.
I'm gonna switch over this microphone then.
I'm really clumsy.
Oh, we can't
Nah,
see
don't
you.
worry about it.
Miranda, right here.
These headphones here?
Yes. Use those headphones. You might, when singing them, you might want them off. There is a split-second delay.
Oh, okay. Then I would definitely take
You know what I
those
mean?
off, yeah.
Okay, you're on camera, though. Wait for it.
Is this pick up everything like?
Yeah, you'll be good with this microphone.
All right, you need some drink before we're going? Water?
Oh, water would be great. Thank you. Yeah, please. Alcohol after.
Yes. You're joining us, right? For a drink afterwards?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. A musician will never say no to that.
On camera.
Well, I'll tell you what. No, I think you're right. I don't think we'll do it.
Oh, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it.
Mark, how we doing? What do we got tonight after?
We're still, yeah, that's 6:45.
You just appreciate love, man. Why you gotta take it to a dark place?
Because it's dark all around me.
I want to see more lions.
You don't go out there?
Look, Lion.
Enjoying everything?
Look, Lion.
What?
Yeah,
I
it's
want to see
cool.
more of you.
Oh, where do you? Well,
How do we see more lion, Joe?
Put him right here.
He's really pretty.
Camera needs to be swiveled a little
Just a
bit.
tiny bit.
Ernesto.
He's out back.
you have a great voice, man.
Ernesto.
So soothing.
Isn't it great?
So soothing.
Love it. Love it. And then his Pillsbury Doughboy laugh to follow it. It's just.
Oh, this is me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like I had a moment of like, yeah, I dig this song.
I know this.
Yeah.
This is a great
What is this? I know this one.
He's like, I know this song sound familiar.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, this.
Yeah. Oh, I wrote it.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, Roxy, come on in since we're going to say goodbye to you. Yeah, you sit there, all right? You're on that microphone. Phil, you're there, all right?
Bill, you want to?
Hey, we're a couple breaks behind.
Oh,
But,
sorry.
All right, we'll just do one more then. One more break.
short one.
Are you in Clarksville?
A Nashville. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Turn the camera. Oh, he can't turn it.
It's not on the pivot.
Just stand
on the
Okay, we're going up. Yo, welcome back. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400. It's not just AM radio, right, Bay?
It's WJZM radio.
There you go, that's right. Catchy slogan.
Oh.
No.
I did it right this time.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
You get it right.
Now, the Houston Astros win over the Yankees, set a record for the most wild card game in its brief history. However, the record lasted just one night. The game had 7.6 million viewers, but the Chicago Cubs went over the Pittsburgh Pirates, broke the record with 8.3 million viewers. Phil, you love that or what?
Dude, if they get in the National League, if they get in the National League championship,
No, it's not
the
happening.
Cubs, they're going to pull a 30 share.
Phil,
And if they get in the World Series, it's going to be bigger than that. Look,
Phil.
this could single-handedly save baseball.
no, sir, Phil.
No,
dude.
Nobody
You're-
wants to see the Mets.
You're way. Oh, come on, Phil.
Nobody wants
This
to
is
see
a Mets year.
Mets,
This is
Dodgers.
They've paid their dues. This is time.
That's his
Okay?
baseball.
Sammy Sosa has cursed you guys for another 40 years because of his steroid use.
You know, I keep
Okay?
look. I have actually sent a letter to the Chicago Tribune. I told them, look, just
I bet he did. Too.
look,
Yeah,
and
it's
stop trying to appease this curse. Just sacrifice a goat at home plate. You know, if we get to the series, sacrifice a goat at home plate. You stick the head on a pole over the top of the scoreboard, and you chain the carcass to the back of a Harley and ride it around the bases.
Why do they have to
That's how you
accomplish,
break
Phil?
that curse.
It's terrible.
That's how you do it.
Yay!
PETA, I know you don't like it,
Yay, Phil,
but
we're Speaker of the House. All right.
that's it.
Great. Now
That's how we do it.
Good job.
This is great. I can't wait to get the lawsuit from PETA in the mail.
I can't imagine when he was working for the
No wonder he doesn't work there. Phil, you're gonna have to tone it down. I don't tone nothing down.
Nothing.
We
Nothing.
found another goat.
No apologies.
We found another goat. Let's see. Hanging out with us, Ari. Live music, Ari Line. Great name, by the way. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
And it's
I
yours.
can't take any credit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like your name.
Yeah, no, my mom gets all the credit for that one.
And she's from Toronto, right?
She is from Toronto.
Is she upset about the Blue Jays not looking so good so far in the playoffs?
She does not care at all, but her husband is bummed out.
Oh, and he's who does he root for?
I think Pittsburgh.
Oh,
to be
Pittsburgh.
honest.
Yeah. Understood.
Yeah. As soon as he starts talking baseball, I get confused and wander off. But you know, I've heard rumblings.
Roxy Rebel hanging out with us still, looking good as always.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Thank you.
But Sky, what do you got for some headlining news?
Well, we've got Spencer Stone, one of 3 men who thwarted an alleged terrorist attack on a French train this summer, was attacked by 3 men outside a Sacramento bar and stabbed multiple times early yesterday morning.
Unreal.
Now, Stone sustained a stab wound to his upper torso, but was listed in stable condition at a local hospital. Now, police say the attack was, quote, not a terrorist-related incident, nor is it related to what happened in France a few months ago.
Now, here's what I think what happened. Okay, he's at a bar. Okay, they got a situation where you got some jealous people over there. This guy made some headlining news across the world there, stepping up, and now people want to test the tough guy. You know what I mean?
No, the way I heard it, he was stepping in on behalf of a friend who was in a bad situation, and he was the one that ended up taking the stab wounds. But it's like, dude,
again,
I think he's trying to qualify for superhuman or something.
You ain't kidding.
You know,
You ain't kidding.
I mean, hey, if you're going to take 4 stab wounds for your buddy, that's a good friend right there.
Right, no doubt.
The Facebook's new dislike button has arrived, but it's not what was expected. Instead of the presumed thumbs down icon, Facebook started testing what they're calling reactions, which are basically emojis that can be used to express your opinion of something besides just like. So far, they're being tested in Ireland and Spain, and once the testing is done, Facebook users will get to choose from 6 different emojis as well as the traditional like button. Now, the emojis being offered are love, haha, yay, wow, sad, and angry.
No, I just want a thumbs down button. That's all.
Yeah.
If you're going to test, if you're going to test it in Ireland, why don't you have I'll drink to that button?
Yeah, the beer mug button.
A guy vomiting in the sewer button.
Oh,
right.
gross. Well, no word yet on how long the testing will last or when it'll become a regular feature.
Okay, please continue, Scott.
Well, your Netflix bill's about to go up. Jerry, you're going to be real mad. Netflix is raising the price of its most popular plan up from $1, up from $8.99 to $9.99 a month. There was also a $1 price hike from $7.99 to $8.99 in May of 2014.
Yeah.
Now, the plan in question is the one that allows for 2 simultaneous streams and includes HD. Now, the good news is that if you're an existing subscriber, you're locked into your current price for another year.
Yeah. Thanks, Obama. Okay, next story.
Well, they say that Jim Carrey's girlfriend, Catriona White, attempted suicide after her father's death in 2012, and that just days before her death, she received a hateful message from her estranged biological mother calling her a failure. Catriona ended her life on the 3rd anniversary of her father's death, and they believe that along with her mother's message and the breakup with Carrey, led to her ending.
Yeah. I mean, mental illness is a terrible thing, but man, suicide is never the answer. Never the answer.
It's not. Well, according to a new British survey, 1 in 3 vegetarians admit to eating meat when drunk.
Yeah.
They
That's
asked
right.
how often they broke
I've seen
their
it.
vegetarian diets, and 34% said every time they drink. 27% said fairly often, and 22 said rarely, and 18 said occasionally.
Yeah, that whole higher level, I'm better than you, me, goes out the window once your brain gets a little numb. I've seen it.
Because there's just hot dog carts everywhere.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
leave the bar and you just, the only thing there is like a hot dog vendor. You're like, all right,
I
screw
know,
it.
sometimes they only have hot wings at the bar.
If God wanted us to be vegetarians, he would have made broccoli more fun to shoot.
And all our teeth would be black. All right, Headliner News is brought to you by Daymar College in Clarksville, and for more about Daymar and their events, you can visit daymarcollege.com.
I love it. Sky, thank you so much for reporting the news so well and so quickly. That was very nice.
You're welcome. Yeah, I was blind.
Yeah, you were fine.
You're welcome.
Reporting them fine. Now, Ari, you got a lot of things going on in your life. I mean, here it is, Israel, right?
Yep.
I mean, you were over there at a communist village, a socialist village.
Socialist, yeah,
right?
socialist.
There is a difference. There is a difference.
There is a difference. Yeah, it's called the kibbutz.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, your travels from there to Toronto, okay, and you fall in love with the U2 there, okay?
I did, yeah. Well, I started playing around Toronto. I started playing folk songs in these clubs, and everyone started telling me about, you know, if you want to be a musician, here's the movies that you have to check out.
Right, yeah.
And Rattle and Hum was one of them. And finally, someone handed me a copy, and I watched it, and immediately it was
great.
like
Of course.
doing the wrong thing. And I started a band. I think the next week, like first got everyone together.
And now here in Nashville, okay, you're loving it? Is it everything you're expecting it to be?
Nashville's cool. Nashville's cool. Yeah, I really dig it. I'm having a lot of fun here. It's not everything I expected it to be,
Right.
but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I didn't have any expectations really though, but it was one of those like everyone just goes to Nashville and everyone's just gonna be playing on the street corners all the time and stuff like that. But
It's kind of like that.
it is, yeah, it is. But there's a lot of people working really hard, and I really
Right.
dig that. Like I
Totally
like that
agree.
everyone's really busting themselves to get it done.
What's the first song you want to do live on the show before we go to commercial break?
You know, I got this new tune called "The Cherry and Oak Tree," and I kind of dig doing that.
The Cherry and Oak Tree.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is it about?
I had me and my girlfriend broke up while I was on tour.
Excuse
and
me.
took
Sorry to hear that.
well, that's all right. It happened. And
Did she dump you or you dumped her?
Oh no, she did.
Oh,
yeah, she
okay.
did.
Oh, sorry.
So the rest of the tour was interesting. I finished up in New York City and hung out there for a couple weeks, and then just kind of didn't know what to do with myself. And I was hanging out for a long time, and just started writing all these songs. Most of them are terrible, terrible breakup songs, and then finally,
So
finally
you're the male Taylor
a good
Swift.
one
This
came
is
out.
great. Yeah, look.
No one will hear the breakup songs. I figured nobody wants to hear breakup songs, so those are just like the wallowing, like I've had too much whiskey tonight, like I'm gonna, you know what I mean? And then you wake up in the morning, you're like, this is not good. Yeah, he apologized to the guitar.
The realities of a breakup. I look forward to
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's tough.
Here he is, without. This is Ari Blanc.
Take me out and show me something new, so I can be walking with you. Let's hurry back so we can make love as the sun sets tonight. I can settle down with you. Wait all out, show me how I can be better like the wild oak tree in your backyard. And hear me how, complete for me a novel like the one you read when we were dead and gone before you kissed me. Take me out and tell me something new, so I can be laughing with you. Let's hide behind the wall of stone so we can make love, and I'll show you that I do. Wait all out, show me how I can be better like the wild oak tree in your backyard. And hear me how, bleed for me a novel like the one you read when we were dead and gone before you kissed me. And I'll be in the breeze for you to come and pick me. Hands on your hips, me on your lips. Walk away and I'll just be walking with you. I'll be walking with you. Away all hours, show me how I could be better like the wild oak tree in our backyard. Hear me now, bleed for me a novel like the one you read when we were dead and gone before you kissed me. I'll be waiting like a cherry on a tree, naked in the breeze for you to come and pick me. Hands on your hips, me on your lips. Walk away and I'll just be walking with you. I'll be walking with you. I'll be walking with you. I'll be walking. Take me out and tell me something new so I can be walking with you.
You spend a lot of time hanging naked from trees, do you?
All the time.
I hear you.
What better way to do it?
That's right. I mean,
How do you get over breakups?
it's a whole meaning to a well hung.
So visual.
All right, well, we're going to say goodbye to Roxy Rebel. She's got to
Bye,
take
guys.
off, but Roxy, thank you so much, okay?
Absolutely.
I mean, you're fantastic in what you do, and thank you for sharing your story with us. I can't wait to get you back in here.
You know,
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Where can we see you soon?
What do you mean?
Where are you going to be working soon? We're going to say hello to you, business we want to promote.
I don't have any events really coming up. Just look on the Facebook page under my fan page and some more.
So how soon do we see the Rebel Yell modeling agency go up? And I mean, if people want to model and they want to sign up to be part of your catalog and to start working with you and some of your clients, you know, how do they contact you?
I'm going to start looking into all the legalities of it. You know, I haven't ever opened a business in Tennessee, so.
All right. Well, there she goes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Roxy Rebel, give her a round of applause.
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah. All right, well, Sky, Entertainment, what do you got?
Well, we've got the lawyers for Justin Bieber are threatening to sue media outlets that publish those nude photos unless they remove them immediately. The lawyer's cease and desist letter states that the photos infringe on Bieber's trademarks, but also confirmed that they are of Bieber, despite some speculation that they might just be Photoshop jobs. You can tell it's really Bieber because if you look closely, you can just make out Selena Gomez's.
All right, there you go. Very nice job,
Somebody's being funny. Now
It just reads anything you put in front of
it looks like John Stamos will have to face DUI charges in court after he was busted in June. Stamos was found to be driving under the influence of GHB, otherwise known as...
Yeah, GHB.
The date rape drug.
Yeah, that's that liquid.
However, TMZ says Stamos
I've taken that back in the day.
Well, TMZ says Stamos was just using the drug to help him lose the flab as he geared up for his new Fuller House TV show.
Yeah, but you still can't drive when you're on it.
Is that like he takes it and then forgets to eat? Like that's how that works?
Stamos is unlikely to see the inside of a jail since he went to rehab almost immediately after his arrest, and the judges tend to look favorably at that.
Danny. Yeah, there you go.
Danny.
Periscope, you can't do it on the
Landscape.
Landscape.
You must
Not
hate
on
that.
that.
You hate
Oh, I
that.
can't stand it.
Oh, well, Canadian officials have released actor Randy Quaid from custody, but he could still be deported to the United States next week. Quaid was arrested because he failed to check in with authorities every 2 weeks as he'd been ordered to. Quaid faces criminal charges in California and said he was being hunted by Hollywood star whackers.
Rappers full.
Who killed his friends, David Carradine and Heath Ledger.
He is crazy though. This is official, right? Randy Quaid is crazy right now.
He has a track record.
Right, he has a track record. You know what I would like to see? I would like to see Randy Quaid and Dennis Quaid redo each other's movies. You know, just change roles. So Dennis Quaid could be like Cousin Eddie.
Yeah.
You know, and
Randy Quaid could be like Doc Holliday.
Yes,
you know,
right. That would be great.
That'd be so weird. All right, well,
Independence Day.
Oh yeah.
Rhonda did an interview with Cosmopolitan and talked about an incident at at the Cannes Film Festival when she and
Nice
her
Cannes.
younger sister Juliet approached Justin Bieber for a picture with her, and he told them, quote, "I've already taken 1 billion pictures today, okay?" And Rhonda says, quote, "Yeah, but," and Bieber said, quote, "1 billion," and walked away. Now, Rhonda said her little sister looked at her and said, quote, "I'm no longer a believer."
Man, Bay, who would win in a fight, Ronda Rousey or Justin Bieber?
No contest.
I don't know. He might be packing. That's what the first story said.
I'm not a believer.
I'm not a believer.
That's great. Yeah, that's probably what most people said that saw the nude pictures too.
Yeah, now some say Bieber may have snubbed them because of Rhonda's feud with his pal, Floyd.
Ah, now it makes sense.
All comes together. And our final story, Jackass star Steve-O has been sentenced to 30 days in jail over that SeaWorld protest in which he climbed to the top of a construction crane in Hollywood and set off fireworks. Steve-O was also given
awesome.
He's also given 36 months of probation and a $500 fine.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get arrested for anything, like, make it something good.
SeaWorld.
And it's funny because he's doing kind of like a jackass stunt, you know?
Yeah.
And he's doing it in his own protest.
Now, the entertainment news is brought to you by the Gilroy, which is voted Tennessee's 8th best pub. The Gilroy is located in downtown Clarksville at 140 University Avenue.
Yeah, we'll be there getting a few drinks and a meal afterwards. Come hang out with us. Come meet Ari, okay? And Ari, what's the next song you want to do?
There's a tune called Sycamore here.
Sycamore.
Yeah.
Okay, and explain Sycamore.
You know, Sycamore, it's a little, I guess, darker. The song doesn't sound like it, but it's about immortality.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to write a lot of songs that are kind of about immortality, I guess.
That's all right.
But
That's
like
your
in the
thing.
form of love songs, you know. So.
I like these dark ballads. These are good dark ballads.
Thank you.
Here he is, and you go to his website, all the links are on the Joe Padula Show Facebook page. Check out his music. Go watch him live in person, and yeah, here he is live on the show. Without further ado, Ari White.
She says everything with a tiny smile, even when she's holding only grains of sand. Singing sweet songs about you, she's walked a mile in, strumming softly on the hits in her hands. She adores the moon but knows he never bothered, 'cause she's far away and he's the distance man. Still those howling coyotes are her brothers, and at night she goes with them to make a stand. Sweet Sally Stone swings in the Sweet Valley River, coming up, oh, coming up with the breeze. Sweet Sally knows she can't be swinging forever. She makes the most of all the time she's got swinging in the sycamore trees. Years between her birth and her finale, she adored the sides of life she'd come to know. She figured out that when you lose, you learn your lesson. Yeah, the biggest life of all is time to go. Sweet Sally Stone swings in the Sweet Valley River, coming up, oh, coming up with the breeze. Sweet Sally knows she can't be swinging forever. She makes the most of all the time she's got swinging in the sycamore trees. Yeah, gold strings and pretty things, that's as sweet as Sally is made of. Oh, it's like wouldn't, couldn't, should, that's what sweet as Sally's afraid of. Yeah, she knows she's on a better path, angel wings and muted mouth, that's what sweet as Sally's afraid of. Sweet Sally Stone swings in the Sweet Valley swinging in the sycamore trees.
Thank you very much. All right, man, we gotta wrap it up here because we played it safe on the Padula show. But man, so many people to thank. I don't think we got enough time. Bikers Who Care, Roxy, Rebel. Bill, thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Fantastic, and we're gonna get you that tattoo, and we're gonna send people down to Nashville. Yeah, I mean, I gotta tell you, I mean, Phil, you're always a great addition to the show. Bay, nice job on Bay that too. Sky, I mean, you know what to do. You're so good at it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you
Mark,
for
nice.
watching.
Nice job, Mark Owens. Yeah, that's right. The people watching, Ernesto is nickling that, and Chief AJ making the show run smoothly. And yes, Chief AJ's daughter.
Oh.
Fantastic, beautiful young lady. She'll be joining us again next week. All right. Well, we got to get out of here, but yeah, thank you so much, Parcel, for allowing us, enabling us to tell your story. We'll do it again next week, right here on the Joe Padula Show, where talk radio meets live music. Absolutely. Go. All right.